Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is Kitech Digital. In this video, we are going to create our own electronics website. So if you're wondering how you can be able to create an e-commerce website for your business or for yourself, then this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to talk to you about how you can be able to create an amazing e-commerce website using WordPress for your business or for any clients that you're working with. So this is an amazing e-commerce website. This is exactly what we are going to create, and we're going to start from installing a theme, and then also building this one from head to toe. Okay, so I'll show you everything, how you can be able to do this one, and then also how you can be able to have this one for yourself or for your client. So let me take you through the website that we're going to create. Now the website that we're going to create is just like this one, and it's having a header over here with your logo, which will be placed over here, and then with a search button over here where when you click on it, you can be able to search for anything that you are looking for. So for instance, if you're looking for, let's say, an iPhone 14, you can be able to click over there, and then it will be able to search for you. As you can see, it is an instant search, whereby when you type in the thing, it will search the thing for you over there. So this is how it looks like, and this is how the product page also looks like. Okay, so you will be able to create all this amazing one just using WordPress, Elementor, and then a theme that we are going to install. Okay, so this is a beautiful website. It looks similar to all the big e-commerce websites that around. Okay, so this is how the product page looks like. This is how a single product page looks like. You have the product name, everything showing over here, and then also when you scroll down, you have the product description also over here, and then we have related products also over here. Okay, so this is a single product page. Now let's go back to the home page, and then let's continue with the tour of this amazing website. Now on this same header over here, this is a top header. Okay, so this is the top header. We have a call button over here, or need help, or call us over here, where people can be able to see your number and then call your customer care straight away from here. And then we have the login or sign in icon over here, where people can also be able to click to sign in or log in also over here. So if I click over here, there is this pop-up or slide over here which shows, and then customer can easily log in without even leaving the home page. Okay, and that is it. Now if you go to, we also have comparison also over here. We have favorite, and then we have the cart button also over here. Now on this same top bar, we also have this few categories over here, which is basically for the search bar over here. So you can list your categories, all the categories that you want to list over here. And then when you come down to the main header over here, where we have all the menu items also over here, we have our full department or categories all over here. Okay, so you have this mega menu over here, where you can be able to create this amazing mega menu from this theme that we're going to install. Okay, so the theme that we're going to install comes with everything for us, and I'm going to show you how you can be able to build this thing from scratch, okay, without buying any expensive thing or anything. Okay, and that is what you're going to do. So we have the audio electronics category. All the categories are listed over here, and when you come, we also have the home page menu over here. So you see all the menu items over here, and then you see all the mega menus also. You can be able to see all the mega menus over here. I'll show you how you can be able to create all these mega menu also. And then also we have this if you want to change your website to different language, you can also be able to do it over here, but this is just in a demo version. Okay, and then we also have, if you want to change your the currency also, you can be able to change this currency over here, and then you can list or say anything, maybe a coupon code or anything that you want to what, just a discount for people to, you can also do it over here by just replacing this message that you have over here. But this is an amazing theme, and this is an amazing website that we're going to create. So you see, now we use Elementor to create everything, and then an amazing theme that I'm going to show you, you can also what, use it to what, create this website. So as you can see over here, this is the hero section over here. So with the hero section, we have this which is showing over here, and then we have about like 4 tabs over here, or 4 you know, containers over here. So 1 2 3 4. Okay, I'll show you how you can be able to do all these things. And then when you come over here, we have this section also, which displays everything that you want to display. Okay, just give a brief thing. Maybe you have card payment, you know, you have free shipping and other stuff. All these things you can be able to display it over here. And then we have popular categories also in the next session, so you can be able to display popular categories. So if you see the categories, you have what, you have different categories over here. So from audio to camera or drone, and drone to, you know, cell phone and other stuff. You can be able to display all these things over here. And then new arrival products also, you can be able to display them over here. And then we have a call to action also over here, which you can also be able to display any call to action also over here. And then we also have different things you can also display over. And of course, if you don't want any of these things, you can remove everything as we go on in designing the website. So this website comes loaded with all the e-commerce functionalities that you will need. Okay, that you will need. So I will show you everything from scratch, where you'll be able to do everything. Okay, and that is it. Now as we scroll, you realize that it takes you to, you know, the percentage of where you've scrolled to. Okay, so we are 83% now. Let's say I'm scrolling up, it will reduce. Okay, so as you can see, it says what, 53% now. So it shows you know, the user using your website that you know, you are almost near to the bottom of the page or something like that. Okay, so that is it. Now as you can see, we have different call to actions and marketing tips over here that users can be able to you know, enter their email and other stuff. And then these are all promotional things you can be able to use to promote your website. Okay, and then we have the footer, big footer section over here, where you can also be able to use to display all kinds of things that you want to display on your website. Now if you look on my left hand side over here, you see that certain things are displaying over here whenever I am scrolling through the website. Okay, this is what we call you know, it's something like a FOMO. Okay, so it's a promotional tip whereby you can be able to use it to get people's attention that people are buying your product. Okay, people are buying this specific product, and it will allow people to also go ahead and then buy. Now all the big e-commerce websites use this kind of tips to be able to promote their product and then their website also. So this is the home page. This is how the home page looks like. Okay, now there are a lot of things that you note about this website. Now this website is really big, and it's there are a lot of things over there. Now if you go to the shop page, okay, let's click over here to go to the shop page. You realize that the shop page also would have a lot of things. All the things that we are selling on the website is on the shop page. So you see, you can display all your categories. Okay, and then all new things, and then the sale things, you can all display everything over there. And then people can also, on the sidebar over here, people can also see all the categories over here, choose between, you know, it helps in search. In the search, when people are searching things on the website, they can be able to use it well. Okay, so this particular website that we're going to create will give you a very big introduction to e-commerce website and how you can be able to use this kind of tips and tricks that I'm going to show you to be able to create your own amazing e-commerce website. So this is how the shop page looks like, and I've already shown you how the single page also looks like. So let's look at how a single product page also looks like. So this is how a single product page also looks like. This is how a single product page also looks like. Okay, so when somebody clicks on add to cart over here, the person can be able to choose whatever they want to choose. So let's say I want to choose this color over here. So I'm buying this MacBook and I want to choose this color over here, and then I want let's say 256 gigabyte. Okay, and let me just choose this one, 256. Okay, and then yeah, I just want one. Okay, just one, or let's say I want two of the product. Okay, I can go ahead and then let me see, either click on buy now or click on what, add to cart. Okay, I can be able to do so for it. So you can go ahead and then do a whole lot of things. So over here you can even click over here to select the options that you want. Okay, so if you want green, you can go ahead and select the green option over here, and you can go ahead and click on add to cart over here. Okay, so I can go ahead and click on add to cart over here, and then as you can see, it has been added to cart for me over here. So I can go ahead and view my cart page, and this is how my cart page really looks like. Okay, so this is how my cart page really looks like, and we have all the coupon. I can add the coupon code over here. I can be able to even clear shopping cart. I can go ahead and click on proceed to cart. Okay, so it is very, very amazing. And as you can see, you see this one which says hurry up, these products are limited, check out within blah 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 blah. You can also add all of them also on your website, and you can go ahead and click on proceed to cart, proceed to checkout. And as you can see over here, this is the checkout page. You can be able to users can be able to check out really nicely. Okay, so this is how the checkout page looks like. You can go ahead and then pay whenever you are ready, confirm your order, and then go to your order note and all those kind of stuff. You can be able to enter your details and other stuff, and then you'll be able to check out. So this is how the website looks like, and this is the kind of website we're going to create. So if you are interested in it, just stick with me and let me take you through how this website can be created using a simple theme that we're going to install. To be able to create this wonderful website, there are 4 steps we will follow. 1. Get domain name and hosting package. 2. Install WordPress. 3. Install a theme and a template. And 4. Design the website. So we're going to follow these 4 steps to get our website done. So let's get into it. Number 1, get domain name and hosting package. Now, what is a domain name? A domain name is what we write in the browser search bar to bring out our website whenever we go onto the internet. So for instance, if I want to search for my website, I will open a new tab over here and then type in kitechdigital.com, and I'm going to go straight and then click on it to open my website. And that is the domain name. This particular one that brings out our website is the domain name. So first of all, we need to get our domain name. So as you can see, the website is live and it's on over here because we use the domain name to bring it out. Now, what is a hosting or hosting package? So to be able to create your website or for your website to come live on the internet, there are several companies which have servers or computers in the cloud or somewhere else that they provide space for you to host your files over there. So we're going to go over there and then purchase space so that we can be able to host our files, website files over there. And that is all what we mean by hosting package. So we're going to buy a domain name and then we also buy hosting package. So now to be able to buy a hosting package, you need to enter kitechdigital.com/namecheap. I'll leave the link in the description and then you just click over there to be able to go over there. So just type in kitechdigital.com/namecheap and you'll be redirected to this particular place over here. Now to be able to get a domain name, it's very simple. You see this search bar over here? You can just type in every name that you want. So let's say I want to type in maybe kitech electronics.com. I can go ahead and search for this particular domain to see if it is available or not. So I will just click over here to search now, and if it is available, as you can see, the price will be shown over here. You can just go ahead to click on add to cart to add this domain name to your cart. Now after adding the domain name to your cart, you need to go ahead and look for a hosting package that will be able to add it or connect to this particular domain name over here, so that you can be able to buy them together. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and click on hover on hosting over here on the the header over here. There is hosting over here. Now there are several hosting packages that you can have. You can have shared hosting. Shared hosting is different clients or different users are using one particular computer somewhere. Okay, we are sharing the space. Okay, so most websites use shared hosting, and then WordPress hosting is very dedicated to just WordPress website. Okay, so for that one you can also be able to use WordPress hosting. And then reseller hosting is if you want to buy hosting and resell it to other clients. Okay, and then we have VPS hosting. Also VPS hosting is also virtual private server hosting, and then we also have dedicated servers. Okay, so dedicated to just you. Now what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and then click on the shared hosting, because that is the cheapest one, and it will be very good for any kind of website that you are creating. But if your website is so big, then I will advise you to go for either VPS hosting or dedicated server. Alright, so this is the shared hosting page over here. As you can see, you can buy hosting package for as low as 1.98 USD per month. Okay, so meaning that every month you're gonna pay this amount over here, but you can also buy it yearly. Okay, so depending on you, so you can go ahead and choose one. So as you can see, this is the popular one, and this one is very good. You get a domain name. They're gonna give you a free domain name over here, and remember that it's not, maybe it will not be the one that you even want. It wouldn't be a .com domain or whatever it is, but it wouldn't be a .com domain or whatever it is, but you can go ahead and then choose the domain name over here whenever you are buying this particular package over here. So as you can see, you can go ahead and search for it. So as you can see, we have .fan.online press and blah 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 over here. Okay, so you can get free domain over here, and then also unlimited website, meaning that you can be able to get host unlimited website on this particular package over here. And then unlimited SSD, your SSD doesn't have any size. You can host as many files as you want. You can also have email addresses, as many email addresses as you want. There is an auto backup and then a website builder over here. So guys, this is the package that we're going to choose, and you can decide to choose this one, but you see, this is the popular one, and this is the package that we're going to choose. So I'm going to click on get started over here, and then as you can see, we have to connect our domain name. That is why you need to have a domain name. Okay, so if you already have an existing domain name that you want to connect, of course you can go ahead and then put that click on this one, and then you'll be able to enter the existing domain, whether it is from Namecheap or whether it is from a third party over here. Okay, but let's say we are using a new domain, and as you can see, the domain that we already placed in cart has already been connected over here. So all what we're gonna do is we will go straight ahead, and then the price is over here. So we're gonna pay this one for our domain, and then we're gonna pay 34.88 for our Stellar Plus also. So in all, we're going to pay $40.54, okay, which is very cheap, very cheap compared to other hosting providers also. So you can go ahead and click on add to cart over here, and then it's going to take you to your shopping cart over here. And then if you check it and everything is all right, confirm your order and then go ahead to place your order. Now I'm not going to do that because I've already bought a domain name that I'm going to use for this particular website. So I'm going to go over here. As you can see, I have already logged into it, so I'm going to go over here and then go to my dashboard. Okay, so I'm going to look for that domain name, and as you can see, this is the domain name that I'm going to use over here. So let me just scroll down, and this is what Kitech Solutions over here, and that is the domain name that I'm going to use. So to be able to install WordPress, okay, to be able to install WordPress, we need to go to the Cpanel. So we are done with getting domain and hosting. So since we are done with getting domain and hosting, now our next step is to install WordPress on our domain and hosting. Okay, so we have to make sure that when somebody search for our website, they will be able to find it. Okay, and we have been able to buy domain connected to our hosting. Now we're going to have WordPress installed on our domain. Okay, and that is our next step that we're going to go. All right guys, so we are on the second step, which is to install WordPress. Now to be able to install WordPress, we need to log into our Cpanel. Now whenever you buy domain name and hosting, you check your email, you will be able to receive some messages from the hosting provider. Now one of them is an email containing how you can be able to log into your Cpanel. But the easiest way to log into your Cpanel is to log into the hosting provider dashboard over here, and then as you can see, you locate where your domain name is, and you see we have this one and then this one. Now these are the two main things over here. One is the domain and one is the hosting. So since I am using I am connected to this particular domain name, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover on this hosting package over here, and then I'll scroll down and then click on go to Cpanel over here. So I'm going to click on it to go to my Cpanel, and then I'll be able to install WordPress from that Cpanel. Alright guys, so this is the Cpanel, and this is actually the place where you can manage all your files of your website. Okay, so all the files and folders of your website, everything related to your website, your hosting account, you can be able to see it over here. Okay, and that is the Cpanel. Now remember that when you buy Namecheap hosting, or when you buy hosting from Namecheap and then also you buy domain name from Namecheap, you're gonna get free SSL. Okay, and that is the amazing thing. So Namecheap will give you 1 year free SSL that you will be able to use. Now SSL is kind of like the padlock where it makes your website secure. Okay, so for instance, if I click over here, I'm going to see that it says what connection is secured over here. This particular padlock, okay, is what we are talking about. So it secures your website, and then it will prevent people from not trusting your website. People will definitely trust your website because they know that they are working with a secure website. Now if you have an SSL on your website, you realize that if I go to kitechdigital.com over here, okay, if I am supposed to see it, you realize that over here from the beginning of it, let me just hit enter and then you see what I'm talking about. Then I'll go to the domain over here on the search bar, and then you see what I'm talking about. From the beginning, you're gonna see what we say HTTPS. Okay, now the S makes your website secure, and that is the SSL over there. So if I click over here, it's gonna say what connection is secure. It means that my website is secure. But let me just click over here, and then you're gonna see this particular one which says what HTTPS. Now there are some websites they don't have this particular S over here, okay, meaning that their website is not secure. And when you are going over there, sometimes the browser will prompt you to tell you that the website that you are going over there or you are interacting with is not secure. Okay, so they will prevent you from even going over there, and that is why you need to make sure that you have SSL on your on your website. Now they sell the SSL, but Namecheap provide you with what, free SSL for 1 year, and after that you can be able to go ahead to purchase it. Now I've already installed my SSL, but if you haven't installed, just click over here, go ahead to install SSL on it, and then automatically you are good to go. But let's go ahead to create to install WordPress on our website. So to be able to install WordPress on our domain over here, what we're going to do is we're going to click on this particular one which says WordPress. So when you scroll down, we have this one which says Softaculous Apps Installer over here. Just click on the WordPress, which that is what we want, and then go ahead and install WordPress on it. So scroll down over here, and then you're going to see that it says what, install now over here. So this is the WordPress overview and other stuff. Just click on the install now over here, and then you're going to see your domain name over here. So you see this is the domain name that I'm working with, kitechsolution.com. Now if I don't have SSL, the HTTPS will not work. Okay, so that is why this one has what, SSL already. So the HTTPL is what, HTTPS is working over here. But if I go ahead, I can go ahead and even change it over here to HTTP. That is if you don't have SSL, you just use this one. But if you have SSL, go ahead and use the HTTPS, and then it will check for you over here, and it will tell you that your installation URL is this particular one. Now of course, if you want to put it in a special directory, you want to create maybe a folder and put your installation in it, you can do it over here, but I'll advise you not to do so over here. Okay, select your version of the WordPress that you want to install, make sure you select the latest version, and then go ahead and do the site settings over here. So the website name, let's say Kitech shop. Okay, and then the site description, so maybe electronics and more. And then this one says what, enable multi-site, disable WordPress cron. Now this is something a lot of people sometimes really want to do. Okay, so multi-site, multiple websites based on what, one domain. So you're gonna get dot maybe shop at shop dot Kitech Digital or Kitech Solutions blog dot blah blah blah, you know, .com, and that is what, multiple site. It's basically just like a subdomain. Okay, but in this one you manage everything from one particular you know, account or one particular side of what, your WordPress website. But we are not dealing with multi-site over here, so we're not going to enable anything over here or disable anything. Okay, and then this one is and also make sure you don't disable the WordPress cron, because this one if you disable it, the cron job will be added in your control panel to execute twice, you know, an hour. So if selected, cron WordPress cron will be disabled, and a cron job will be added to your control panel to be executed twice an hour. So if you select this one, the cron job, what it does is it talks to WordPress, and then whenever you you know, you update your content on your WordPress, people can be able to see it live over there. So it's more or less like sending messages. Okay, and if you disable it, it wouldn't, you know, help your website work well. Okay, so make sure you don't tamper with any of these ones over here. Now let's go to admin account over here. How can you log into your website? So your username, make sure you enter it over here. So I'm going to say maybe my username will be Kitech. Okay, and then your password. Okay, so you can decide to let the WordPress choose a password for you. So if you like, just choose the password, or you can decide to generate new one. So as you can see, if I click over here, it's generating a new password for me. Okay, make sure that your password is very secured. Okay, and that is it. I'm going to just type in a new password for myself. All right, so I'm going to type in a new, this is my new password that I've typed, and it as you can see, it is strong over here. Okay, now also admin email, make sure that you have proper admin email set up, so that this is where all your emails will go whenever you are, you know, somebody's want to reach out to you or other stuff, or WordPress want to send a message and other stuff. Okay, so make sure that you set up proper email address for your admin. So you can create. One thing about Namecheap is that, as you can see, when we're buying the domain, it says that we can have what, unlimited email addresses. So we can create email address and then put it over here. Okay, but I'm going to use my own email address over here, and then I'll go ahead and then, you know, just scroll down over here, and then also where it says email installation, where the installation is gonna go to, I can go ahead and then put you know, any email address also over here. Okay, but let me just go over here. Yeah, so everything is all right. Now I can go ahead and click on install over here to install my WordPress on my hosting. So I'm going to go ahead and click on install now to install it. Okay, so let me just go here, and as you can see, it is what, checking the submitted data, and then it is installing for us. So we're gonna wait for some few seconds and it will be done. So guys, this is it, and it is done over here. We can go ahead and click over here to check our website. All right guys, so this is our website over here, and as you can see, there's nothing on it, nothing on this particular website. So there's nothing on it. If we click over here, it's still not going to show anything because we don't have anything. This is a new WordPress website. Now if you go back to where we install the WordPress, you will see this one which says administrative URL. Now this URL takes you to the back end of your website, so make sure that you keep it safe so that whenever you want to log into your website dashboard, you use this link over here to be able to go ahead and click over there, and then you can enter your your username and password that we created, the admin username and password that we created, and then you'll be able to log into it. So let's click over here to log into our backend of our website. All right guys, so as you can see over here, Namecheap have this thing they call what, Extendify. Okay, so it helps you set up your website, but if you don't want it, if you don't need it, you can click over here. So I'm going to click over here to exit the launch because I don't really need it. So I'm going to click over here to exit it, and then it's going to take me to my dashboard straight away. So as you can see, this is how my dashboard looks like. I'm going to get rid of this Namecheap thing over here because I really don't need this plugin over here. So I'm going to go back to plugins over here, click on installed plugins, and then you see this one which says Extendifier. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and delete it. So as you can see, I'll click on it and delete it over here. Okay, so over here also, I'm going to go ahead and then just tick all the plugins which are not activated. Okay, so this one and this one, I don't really need it. And then also we have this one which says provides guided onboarding and as site assistant to your WordPress admin. I don't really need this one, so let me just deactivate this one also. All right, then I'll just click over here and I'll tick this one, and then go ahead and click on bulk actions, click on delete over here to delete all the plugins that I don't want. Okay, so now I only have this Lognizer plugin. I need this one because it helps me fight against brute force attack by blocking people who log into my website without my notice. Okay, so there are some people just fidgeting and trying to log into your website. Okay, this plugin helps to block all those IP addresses. So now let's go and click on our dashboard over here, click on home, and this is how our dashboard is looking like. All right guys, so this is our dashboard over here, and as you can see, this is our WordPress dashboard. So we have a new WordPress over here, and let me just refresh it again. And this is how our WordPress website looks like. So we are at the front end, and because we are logged into the website, you see this bar over here. Yeah, it means it shows that you are logged into your WordPress website as an admin over here. So that is it. If I go back over here, I'm going to see everything. So I'm going to just do some few WordPress settings, and then we kick on to step 3, which is to install a theme and template. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here to dismiss this one, go over here, untick this one, untick this one, untick this particular one, untick everything over here to make sure that my dashboard is clean. Okay, so as you can see, I have a clean dashboard over here, but note that anytime you install a plugin, it brings out their own notices and other stuff. So you're going to see all of them over here, and you can use the screen option to dismiss all those notices. Okay, so that is it. So now I have a clean dashboard over here, and I'm going to show you around the WordPress dashboard also. So as you can see on your left side, we have all the menus over here. Okay, so we have the home page of the dashboard, which brings you to this particular page over here. And then if you have any updates about your themes and plugins, you see them also over here. Okay, and then post helps you to write blog posts and other stuff on your website. And also we have media. This is where all your media files and folders goes to. And then we have pages. So you know, website is consists of pages, so all the pages of your website is gonna go over here. So when you click on pages over here, we have to see some few pages over here. So as you can see, these are the default pages that came about when we created our when you installed our WordPress on our domain. So this is a sample page. Okay, and then this one is what is the privacy policy, which is in draft mode. Okay, so that is it. Now you can go ahead and trash this page if you don't want it. All right, so we trash it. Even this one I can trash it, but I'm going to leave it as it is over here. I'm going to go to my trash and then also delete everything from my trash. So I'm going to delete it permanently, or I can click on empty trash over here. So now that I have done some few settings about my pages, if I want to add a new page, I'll click on add new page over here. I'll click on this button to add a new page. Now let's go to the next one, which is comments. Now comment also here it provides you with all the comments that comes on your website. So when you write a blog post, you're going to see that people will comment on those blog posts. Okay, so when people comment on it, you will see it under this comment over here, and you can reply to those comments also. And then we also have appearance over here. Now with this appearance, this is where you can be able to download or install your theme over here. So you can be able to upload or install themes under appearance, and then you can also manage, or you can also customize your themes under this appearance over here. Now note that each and every theme differs. Okay, so the theme that you are having on it will let you know the kind of sub menus that you're gonna get under appearance over here. So as you can see over here, I only have what themes and then editor, but if you install a new theme, you're gonna have a lot of things also over here. Okay, based on the theme that you install. Now we also have plugins over here. Now plugins are kind of like softwares that helps you add more functionalities to your website. So any plugin that you install, if I want to, let's say, build a contact page, I need to kind of have a contact form on that page, and I can install a plugin that will help me build a contact form, and that plugin will come under plugins or installed plugins over here. So as you can see, I only have one plugin over here. Now I also have what users. Now this is where all your users are being based. So if I click over here, you're going to have only one user on the website, which is SkyTech. You remember that this is where, or that is this is the name or the username that we created when we were installing WordPress. Okay, so that is it. Now you can add new user to to this particular website if you want to. Okay, and then over here also we have what tools. Now under tools, you can check your you can import, or you can import different things over there. You can also export pages and other stuff. Okay, also over there. And then you can check your site health. You can export personal data, erase personal data, theme file editor, plugin file editor. All those things will be over here. Okay, so this theme file editor and plugin file editor, sometimes you can also see it under what appearance, depending on the kind of theme that you are using. And then also we have settings over here. Now under this settings, this is where we're going to make some few changes. So if you go to general over here, it shows you all your general settings, including the site name, the tagline. You can choose an icon for your site icon for your website. the site URL. So if there is a mistake over here, you can correct it over here, but this ones, make sure you leave it as it is because it came from WordPress. If you change something over here, it will distort your website. Now your administrative email, you can also change it over here. If your website is a membership website like a shop or something, you can click on this one and say anyone can register. And if anyone can register, new user role, default role will be what, either subscriber, contributor, or whatever it is that you want to make sure the website gets. So you check out all these settings and then you can click on what, save changes over here. Now we have writing, which we're not going to tamper with it. We have reading. Okay, so with the reading also, this is where you can set your site landing pages and other stuff. Okay, so with this one, you see, we only have these few settings over here, but if I install a new theme, the reading what will change over here, the settings over here will change, and that is it. And then we also have discussions. This is where you can also do your your comments and other stuff settings over here. Okay, and then we have media. So this is also for your media settings. So remember the media that we talked about over here, you can do some few settings also over here. And then permalink, so this is where we're going to change some few things. So we're going to go ahead and then click over here and make the permalink post name. Now the reason why we are making it a post name is because we want it to have what, a simple permalink structure or simple link structure. Okay, meaning that our URL or our website domain name slash the page name or the blog post name. Okay, and that is it. Now this makes it simple for search engines to be able to know the kind of content that you have on your website, and that is it. So we're gonna go ahead and click on save changes over here. Now the last one is privacy over here. Now with the privacy, it also talks about your privacy settings. So you can over here, you can change your privacy. So you can set a page for your privacy policy. Okay, so all those things, as you can see, this one has been already been used by that page that is in draft mode. Okay, and that is it. Now since everything is okay and since we are done, now this setting is from the organizer. Remember that anytime you install a new plugin, the plugin settings or the plugin menu settings will come over here. Okay, so note that. So now that we have go through the dashboard and other stuff, it is now for us to go to step 3, which is install a theme and template. All right guys, so this is step 3. We are going to learn about how we can be able to install a theme and then also import some templates that we're going to use for our website. So to be able to install a theme, we're going to go to a website. Now for those of you who are wondering what themes are, themes are just the structural foundation of every website, WordPress website. So for instance, if I want to build a business website, I need a theme that can help me build that business website. So it's just like the building blocks of your website. So a good theme helps you build a good website. So in choosing a theme, you make sure that you choose a theme that supports all the functionalities that you need. So for instance, I need an e-commerce theme. So I'm going to download, or I'm going to go to a website that will help me download that particular e-commerce theme that I need. So to be able to do that, I'm going to click on a new tab over here and I'll type in kitechdigital.com/Xstore. So I'm going to hit enter and it's going to take me to a website where I will be able to download all the themes or the theme that I will need for this particular website. So guys, as you can see over here, this is the theme that we're going to use to build this website. Now this is an Xstore Multipurpose Woocommerce theme. Now what Woocommerce does is a plugin that helps you build a shop, an e-commerce store, or any kind of store that you need. So we need this theme because as you can see, the theme is very popular over here with 43,000 and over sales over here, meaning that it is very, very popular. It is well or recently updated and well documented. And as you can see, it have 4.88 star reviews, meaning that a lot of people love this particular theme, and it have so many reviews over here. Okay, now let's check this theme out. Now as you can see, I have already bought the license for this theme, and I have used it on several websites that I built. If you go to the license over here, it is just 59 USD. Now building a multi-purpose WooCommerce website, or building an amazing WooCommerce website, and you are spending just 59 USD to build this particular website, where people spend thousands and thousands of dollars to build an e-commerce website. You are just spending this particular amount. I think it's cool and it's okay. Now if you look at it, if you look at even the thumbnail over here, it says that it have what $467 plugins in this particular theme, and they've been on this website for over 11 years now. So they have been delivering quality theme for all your WooCommerce website. So you can go through and see the amazing thing this particular theme does. Now if you look at it well, you can go over here and even click on the preview to go and preview this theme. They have different templates that you can choose from to build your own e-commerce website, and that is why we're going to use this particular theme for our website. Let's wait for this to open, and I'll take you through all the amazing templates that this particular theme has. All right, so this is the website of the Xstore theme. So the theme that we're going to download is called the Xstore theme, and it is compatible with Elementor and WP Bakery. So for those of you who know, these are two page builders that you can be able to use to build your website. So they have over 130 pre-built demos that you can choose from. Now if you go and click on this particular demo, the pre-built demo over here, you realize that you see that they have so many demos over here. Okay, a lot of them, from one page website to an e-commerce website to multi-vendor website, a whole lot of website templates, e-commerce website template that you can be able to get from this particular website. And this is the theme that we're going to use, so you can go through it and then see everything for yourself, what you really want, how you really want it. Okay, and this is the theme that we are going to use for our website. So I'm going to just go back over here, and then if you don't have an account over here, of course you can just go ahead, click on add to cart over here, and then you can go ahead to go to checkout, and then you can go ahead and pay with PayPal. Go ahead to continue to pay, and then have your your theme download. Now I've already downloaded this theme, so I'm not going to go ahead and purchase or go ahead and buy it again. I'm just going to go to my downloads over here. Okay, if you go to my downloads over here, I've already bought this theme, and I have a lot of things too that I have been using over here. So as you can see, this is the Xstore Multipurpose WooCommerce theme over here. So if you buy it and you pay for it, you're gonna see it over here. Okay, you're gonna see it in your download. So go ahead and click on this download over here, and then you can download either the installable WordPress file, or you can download all files and documents. I would recommend you to download all files and documents over here. So go ahead and click on all files and documents to download for you. And as you can see, it is downloading over here. Okay, it is downloading over here, and that is it. So we have all the files and documents that you need to to work on your new website. So we wait for it to download, and then we go ahead, and then we're gonna unzip it, and then we'll go ahead and then install our theme that we will need. So let's wait for it to download, and then we go ahead. Alright guys, so this is the theme that we just downloaded from Theme Forest over here, and as you can see, it is in a zip format over here, zip folder format over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to extract it. Okay, so right click on it, and then I'm just going to use my normal extractor from Windows to extract it. So I'm going to just click on extract all over here, and then you select where you want your extraction to go. So it means that we want to unzip it. Okay, we want to open the folder to know what is in the folder. So I'm going to click on extract to extract it, and then wait for it to finish extracting, and then you're going to see what is really in the folder, and then how we can be able to import or install the theme that we need for this particular website. Alright guys, so the file has been extracted, and this is what is in the zip folder. So we're going to open this particular one over here, this particular folder over here. So just double click on it to open, and then you're going to see all the documentation and support, everything concerning what the Xstore theme. So what we are interested in is this one, Xstore theme over here. So we will click on it, and as you can see, you will see these two folders. Okay, one is Xstore theme version blah blah blah, and the other one is Xstore child. Okay, so these are the two ones that we are interested in over here. And then also we have the Xstore core, which you're gonna have this particular one over here. Okay, so we will go ahead and then install this theme over here, and then go ahead and then also install the child theme. Now whatever our process of installing does is what we're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go to my website over here, and then what I'm going to do is to install a theme. All what I need to do is to hover on appearance over here, click on themes, and then I'm going to click on add new over here. And as you can see, there are a lot of themes in the themes directory of WordPress over here. But if we go ahead to set the Xstore, we're not going to find it because it is not over here. Okay, so what we will do is we'll go ahead to upload the theme. So I'm going to go ahead and then click on upload theme over here, and then I'll click over here to choose my file, or I can even open the this folder straight away and drag the theme to this place. So I can just drag it over here, and as you can see, that is it. And I can click over here to install the theme now. So I'm going to click over here to install now. Now guys, it's going to take some time depending on your internet. Okay, so make sure that you hold on for it to install. Do not do anything, just hold on. Okay, so as you can see, I can see that it is still installing over here. Okay, so I'm going to uploading over here, so I'm going to just hold on for it to install. Now if your installation gives you error, okay, or your uploading gives you error, and then it gives you different kinds of error, make sure that you check your kind of system settings. Okay, check the system settings. Know that the you don't have any file upload limit that will limit this one to be able to upload. At least get your file upload limit to a higher limit, okay, so that you can be able to upload themes and plugins by using the strategy that I'm giving you. So some people will say, oh, maybe I'm just having error uploading it. Make sure that your file upload limit is higher. Contact your hosting providers for them to upgrade your file upload limit for you. Okay, and that is what you need to do. Now that I have this one installed successfully, I have to activate it. So you see the middle one over here, this one is live preview, this one is activate, this one is go to themes page. So I'll click on this one to activate it, and as you can see guys, my theme has been activated successfully over here. And this is how it looks like over here. Now at the moment they just give you an introduction video for you to go through this video. Okay, so how to install, how to import demo template, and a whole lot of stuff. They will give you so many videos for you to watch and understand. Okay, so that is it. But I'm going to exit this one over here, and as you can see, it takes me to the welcome panel or the control panel over here. So this is the Xstore theme control panel, and you see all these things over here telling me that it has been logged over here. Now it has been logged because I haven't placed or activated the license key yet. Okay, so I need to make sure that I have my license key and then I register it over here. So it is important to activate Xstore using your purchase code to access demos, updates, and blah blah blah. Now when you open your your Xstore folder that you extracted, okay, now you see licenses over here. Okay, you can go over here and then you can read about what your license, but your license key, when you go to your your Theme Forest website over here and then you click over here, you see that you have license certificate and purchase code, and then license certificate and purchase code over here. Just click on it to download it, and then after you download, let me see where it went to. All right, so this is it. Okay, this is it. So after you download, just go into it. Okay, I downloaded the the text file. Okay, so I'm going to open with Notepad over here, and as you can see, you're going to see it over here. Now this is what the item URL, and this is your purchase code. Okay, this is your item purchase code. This is what you're going to copy, and then you go to your Xstore over here, and then you're going to paste it over here. Okay, and that is it. So make sure that you paste in your purchase code over here. Okay, copy it and come and paste it over here, and that is what you will need. Now if you paste it over here, just click on register over here, and then your theme will be activated for you. So I'll paste mine over here and go ahead to click on register, and as you can see, it says what domain user statement. When choosing how to use this one domain or Kitech solution domain, it is essential to consider your specific objectives. Is it a live website or a staging website? So it's a live website, so I'm going to click over here and click on next. Now it says what important registration guideline. Before proceeding with registration of the Xstore theme, please take a moment to review and agree to the following important guidelines. So make sure you check their the Theme Forest license policy over here, and then if you're okay with it, agree to it. The same thing applies to the data storage concern. If you're okay with it, you apply to it. And then manual domain verification. If you're okay with it, you also would apply. Our support team reviews and verify all domain requests to ensure security and accuracy, as well as confirm that each license is used for only one project. Okay, so just register the theme over here, and as you can see, theme successfully registered. Now you are good to go. Okay, so go ahead and click on go to import demos. So now we have registered our theme, we have installed it, and then we have registered it. Now what we need to do is to get demos that we can be able to use for our website. So we're going to go ahead to go to import demos over here. All right, so as you can see over here, there are a lot of demos over here. Okay, there are a lot of demos over here that we can use. But before we even go to the demos over here, I see that there is a padlock tool over here. So register your theme to activate the Xstore core plugin. Okay, so meaning that we need to install the Xstore core plugin to be able to use the themes theme options over here. Okay, so now we have registered it, but we still need to go to plugin installer over here, and then as you can see, there is a required plugin over here, which is the Xstore core. Okay, now if you don't see it over here, do not worry. If you come over here and you go to your how do you call it, let's go over here and go to your Theme Forest, and then you go inside it, and then you go to your Xstore over here. You don't see it over here, but you see this one which says Xstore core. Okay, over here, this is what the core plugin that they are talking about over here. So make sure that you have this core plugin over here. Okay, so have this core plugin and then install and then activate it. So we can click over here to install the plugin, or we can install it from the plugins directory over here. Okay, so I'm going to click over here to install this plugin. It is a required plugin, so make sure that you install it. So it says what? The plugin has successfully been installed. Let's click OK. So it has been what? It has been installed successfully for us. Now let's go ahead and refresh the website and see if the themes options is now working. So guys, as you can see, the theme option is now what? Is now working over here. Okay, everything is successfully done for us over here. Now there are other plugins that we can also go ahead and then install. These are all the plugins that came over here. Okay, so says it's not responsive, don't mind it. I'm gonna just click on wait. All right, so like I said, there are other plugins that they are premium plugins. Some of them are not premium, some of them are premium. Now for instance, this one is a premium, this one is also a premium plugin. We have the WP Bakery, which is also a premium plugin. We have Slider Revolution, which is also a premium plugin over here. And then the other plugins which are premium. So this one too is what? Is also a premium plugin. And then other plugins also that you need. Now what we have to do is to install some other few plugins that we will need for the website to function. Okay, so for the website to function very well, we need WooCommerce over here. We also need Elementor. Okay, so these are the two main things that we're gonna need, and then maybe we're gonna install some other few plugins to help us with build our website very well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and click on install Elementor to install Elementor. Okay, so it has been installed successfully. I'm going to go ahead to also install WooCommerce over here. Now for those of you who don't know what Elementor is a page builder. Okay, it is a drag and drop page builder which helps you build all your pages. Okay, and then also WooCommerce is also what a plugin which helps you to be able to build shop. Okay, so if you are creating an e-commerce website on WordPress, then WooCommerce is the best plugin for you. So these are the two plugins that I have installed, but of course you can go ahead and install all the other plugins like contact form, MailChimp, Docan. If you are multi-vendor, you are using a multi-vendor plugin, you can use Docan. If you are creating a multi-vendor plugin, you can use Docan. You can also go ahead if you want to use the WP Bakery to build your pages, but I want to use Elementor, so I'm using I've activated Elementor. And then the white labeling brand also. Now if you don't understand this one, you can click over here and it's going to give you more information. Okay, so white labeling also, you can also go ahead and then install this one. Let's try and install this white label branding also. All right, now AMP is for those of you who want to get better, you want your customers to get better experience on mobile and other stuff, fast experience on mobile. You have to get this AMP, but I'm not going to install it now. But now that we have installed all those things, now I want to go back to my WordPress over here, the front end of my website, and see how my website. Now you see, at the moment I installed a new theme, this is how it looks like. Okay, the theme has changed everything, and this is how it looks like. Now I'm using the Xstore theme, which was created by a theme over here. Okay, and that is it. I can use Xstore builders also to build my header, my footer, single product, and a whole lot of stuff. Okay, now let me go back over here and then refresh the backend also, and you see that there are other things too which will come into on the menu items over here. So as you can see, we have Elementor over here, we have WooCommerce also installed. Okay, let me see if I can see WooCommerce installed. I installed WooCommerce. Okay, so WooCommerce is not installed yet, but we can go ahead and then click on install WooCommerce. So WooCommerce is what we need to make sure that our website is an e-commerce website. So make sure that you install WooCommerce also. All right, so WooCommerce is also installed, okay, and activated. Now let's refresh it and see if WooCommerce is installed over here. Alright guys, so at the moment we install WooCommerce and refresh the website, you see that it is taking us through what a setup wizard over here. Now you can go ahead and then set up your store and other stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to skip this one because I want to import a fully fledged website and then start using that one to build my website. So where is your business located? You can choose wherever your business is located. My business is located in Ghana over here, so I'm just going to type in Ghana and then choose Ghana. All right, so it is in Ghana and then it is in Greater Accra region. I'm going to go to my store. So they said they are turning on the lights, meaning that they are making sure everything is working perfectly for you. And guys, that is it. That is WooCommerce installation process done successfully. So now we have installed WooCommerce, and as you can see, WooCommerce is over here. Okay, now that we have done all that, now let's go back to Xstore. Okay, hover on Xstore over here, and then we're gonna go to import demos. Okay, that is exactly where we want to go. So I'm gonna click on import demos over here to import demo templates that I want to use for my website. And I'm going to import a new electronics mega market template. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and click on this particular one. This is what I showed you from the beginning, and that is what we're going to import. So I'm going to select Elementor over here, and as you can see, and these are all Elementor templates. Okay, now if I click over here, these are all WP Bakery also template over here. So I'm going to just click over here and then choose this particular one, okay, which is what an Elementor template, and that is what I want to use for my website. So I'm going to go ahead and click on import over here. Now if you're also a grocery store, or you're opening a grocery store, you can use this particular one also over here, which is a very nice grocery store marketplace website. So I'm going to click on import to import this particular electronics website over here, and then it says welcome to demo setup wizard. Now go ahead to click on next step. Now we have to use a child theme. Remember that we did not install the child theme, okay, but if you look at the if you look at the folder, we have child theme over here. Okay, the child theme over here. So you can go ahead and then install the child theme using this wizard over here, setup wizard over here, and then you can create and use the child theme. So I'm going to go ahead and create and use the child theme, and then it says what set up Xstore child theme. So child theme created and activated successfully. Folder is located in this place, so we're going to click on next. Now required plugins that we need. So as you can see, all the required plugins, we have to make sure that it is activated and installed. So we're going to click install. So wait for it to install for you and activate for you, and then we move on to the next step. Alright guys, so the plugins has been activated successfully. Now we're going to import the full demo site. Okay, so of course, if you don't want the full demo site, you can untick this one and then select the ones that you want to import. But I want to import the full demo site content. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on install now, or install to install all the content on my website. So as it is importing, you can go ahead and look at how your website looks like. And now after it is done, we will refresh it and then see how it will turn up to be. Alright guys, so our electronic mega market demo has been successfully installed over here, and we can go ahead to click on preview to preview our website. I'm going to close it over here, and I'm going to go ahead over here and refresh my website over here to see how the website looks like. Alright, so guys, as you can see, the website is now looking marvelously just like the one I showed you on the start of this particular website. Now this is how it looks like. Now you can have you have gotten your website straight away done. Okay, now the next step is to design our website. So how can we customize this website to make it our own. And that is exactly what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you step by step how you can be able to customize each and every thing over here, okay? Or you can be able to delete all the product and then also you know, upload your own product on it. Okay, so these are all demo products. Okay, I'm going to show you how you can be able to delete the product and then upload your own product also in it, and then also how you can be able to customize this particular website and make it your own. Change the colors, change the, you know, the most of the things over there. Set up your logo, set up all the things that you need to set up for your website to function very well. So I'm going to what I'm going to take you through step by step, starting from the header, and then goes to all the home page, and then you will use that same skill to design all the other pages that you have you have on the website. Even if you want to delete some of the pages, you'll be able to do so with it. So let's go ahead and start designing our website. All right, guys, so to be able to design your website, or to be able to design the website that we have built, so we built this particular website over here, and as you can see, this is how it is. It comes with a demo demo content and everything, and we want to how do you even say it, like design it and make sure that it fits our brand and everything that we are for. Okay, so the website is for. So this is just demo content over here, and to be able to make sure that you are able to design this particular website, now there are certain things that you need to understand, okay, or you need to grab. Now there are 4 areas that you need to focus on to master how you can be able to take control over this particular theme that I'm showing you. Now these 4 areas are very critical and are very, very important that you need to understand. Okay, now the main understanding about this one, which is not even part of the 4 areas that I'm going to talk about, is for you to understand the use of Elementor. Okay, now this particular theme has been built using Elementor. So the theme that we are using over here, they've taken you know, Elementor's functionality and built it into their own system to make sure that they leverage everything Elementor is having to build their own thing. So if you have Elementor, or if you have this particular website, you don't need even Elementor Pro, because this particular website can help you to able to take full control over Elementor's you know, theme builder and everything. So first of all, you need to make sure to understand Elementor and know how you can be able to use Elementor. Now the first among the you know, the areas that I want you to master about this particular theme is what we call the theme options over here. Okay, so this particular one, which is the themes option, contains everything about the theme. Okay, so how you can be able to you know, change color, style, you know, certain areas of the theme and other stuff. Now the second one is also the store builders. Now this one is just like Elementor's theme builder. Okay, so this one builds almost everything about the theme. Forget about even the theme options over here and focus on the store builders. Now if you're able to master the store builders, then you have been able to master every part of the store builder, because you can be able to what you know, get control over the builders panel, which is having the header, the footer, single product you know, page, product archive, cart page, checkout page, and then even the 404 error page. Okay, if you're able to master how to use the Xstore builders, then you are good to go. Now the third part that I would also want you to understand and know is the static blog over here. The static blog, now you can be able to create some blogs and then you know, connect it with every page that you want using this static blog. So you can be able to use this particular place to create static blogs and insert it anywhere that you want to insert it. And then also the last one, which I want you to also master, is the mega menus over here. Now to be able to create amazing menus, you need to know how to use the mega menus over here. So when we talk about mega menus, now if you hover over here, you see that these are a drop down of what menu. Now if you hover on audio electron, you see this big menu over here. This is what, this is a mega menu. Okay, now the same thing applies to when you come over here. If you hover on this one, you see this big menu over here. this is also what a mega menu. Now if you go over here also, this is also a mega menu. Okay, you should be able to know how to take control over Xstore and then build amazing mega menus. So these are the four things that we 4 areas that we have to master, and I'm going to take you through how you can be able to find all these 4 areas on the website and know which area that you need to know. Now first of all, the first thing that we're going to talk about is go into the theme options. Let's look at how the theme options really is. Now when we talk about the theme options, all what we are talking about is the customizer, the theme customizer, how the theme can be able to function. Okay, so let's click on theme options over here, and then it's going to take us to the theme customizer and how we can be able to customize the theme, and that is all about what the theme options over here. All right guys, so this is the theme option. Okay, so if you can see over here, now this is just the theme option. Now this place gives you access to be able to customize the look and feel of your website. Okay, so if I click on general general or layout over here, it gives me the layout of how the website really looks like. So the site layout, the width and all those kind of stuff, I can be able to change it over here. Okay, so everything that I want, I can be able to change it over here. And then also, as you can see, it also gives me the opportunity to be able to enable static blocks, and then also classic widget panels, and then X Studio, and then also menu advanced options over here. You can be able to do so with this one. You can also enable mobile optimization, mobile user scalable, and then site preload also over here. Now if I go back also to the breadcrumbs over here, now this gives me the settings of the breadcrumb. Okay, so how the breadcrumbs will be displayed, and then everything, the color and everything, how you want it to display. You can be able to do all those settings over here. Now another one also is the global sections. Okay, so if I go in over here, I can be able to know what the global sections are. So over here you can see that you can add different items over here. Okay, so assign global sections throughout your website. You can check the page structure, and then also you can create as many as you want using static blocks. So we can use static blocks to be able to create the assign global how do you call it, global sections also over here. So as you can see over here, if I look at the site before wrapper, it means that the position is what site before wrapper, and then the section generic is none over here. Okay, so you can decide to choose any anything, the static blocks that you've created, to be able to assign them over here, but it is none over here. Okay, now let's go back over here and then also look at the header builder. Now this is also one of the most important things when it comes to your website. Okay, now the header is this particular 2 things over here. Okay, so this one is the top header, this one is the bottom header. Okay, so I think this one is the main header and this one is the bottom header. Okay, but if I want to enable the customizer header builder, I can be able to click over here to enable it. Now if it does so, I click on OK. It will ask you, are you sure? You click on OK, then you can be able to customize it. It will tell you to reload the website again, then it will be able to customize the whole website, the whole header, okay, over here using the header builder that we're going to do. But we're not going to use this header builder to customize our header. When we go on, we are going to use the Xstore builders, okay, because it is easier to use the Xstore builders to be able to customize your header than to use the header builder. Okay, so the header builder is a little bit complicated, but if you understand it, it is good. You can also use, but I want to show you both and then you understand how the two works. So let's finish with the the header builder. So let me go into it over here, and as you can see, because we've enabled it, all these things, all these options come. So you see your logo over here, you see your header template over here. You're gonna see the top header, the main header, the bottom header. So this is the top header, this is the main header, this is the bottom header. Okay, all the items over here will drop as soon as the page was finished loading over here. So if you go forward, you can see sticky header. Okay, so header sticky, you can be able to enable it over here. And then transparent also overlap, header overlap and transparent, you can see it. Vertical header also, main menu, secondary menu, drop down menu, and all those things you can be able to see all of them over here. Okay, so these are all part of what the elements or the widgets in the on the header. So as you can see, all these things can be controlled using this header builder. Now this is the header builder. Like I told you, we have the top header, the main header, and then we have the bottom header. So the top header, there is nothing over there. Okay, so that is why we don't have any top header, but this is the main header over here, this one. That is why there is a logo, there is a connection blog. Okay, and then also there is an ATM blog, and then we also have what, another connection blog. Now this is the logo over here. Now if you want to customize it or if you want to change it, you can click on the settings icon over here, and then it's gonna open over here for you, and then you can be able to change your logos over here. Okay, so we can go ahead and then change our logos using this place over here. Now also you can go to the next one, which is the connection blog. Now if you look at this, after our logo we have this blog over here. Okay, we have this blog over here. Now if we click on this particular settings over here, instead of it opening on our left side for us, it opens this connection blog setting over here for us. Now as you can see, we have the search and we have the secondary menu over here. So this is what the search bar over here, and this is the secondary menu over here. Now you see this one says what, vertical blog. Okay, now it is vertical because it is helping us to align our items in what, in a vertical format. Okay, and that is why we have this one over here and then the next one underneath this one. Okay, but if you disable this one, it's gonna be horizontal. Okay, and that is it. So this is what, with a connection block, you can go inside and then change your settings for the search. Okay, so over here is the search. You can go ahead and then change how the search looks like and everything. Okay, so as you can see, you can set up everything. Okay, so search in Xstore and a whole lot of stuff over here. You can be able to go ahead and then change all the settings that you need to change over here. Okay, so that is with the connection. The same thing applies to the secondary menu over here. So I'm going to close this one, and then we come to the next one, which is the HTML blog. So this one is the HTML blog over here. Now if we click on the settings over here, we can be able to see this settings which appears over here. Okay, now the HTML blog is using a static blog over here, and it says what, it's using this header contact over here. Okay, so as you can see, there is a static blog created which it is connecting to this HTML blog over here. So that is why this static blog is what enabled. So you can use static blog. It says use static blog, and then it says what, on. Okay, now you can add different HTML blogs over here. So as you can see, we have another one over here, HTML blog 3. If you want to use static blog 4, it goes on and on and on. You can use different static blog, up to 5 static blogs on this particular website or header. Now if you go to the next one, which is also another connection blog over here, you can click over here, and then you can be able to see this particular panel open pop up for you over here. Now we have the account, the compare, the wish list, and then the cart. So as you can see, account, my account, comparison, favorite, and then cart. Okay, so you can be able to click on the account, and then you can customize it also on your left side over here. The same thing applies to all the other ones over here. Now the reason why I'm not really customizing or doing anything is that I want to use a different format, a different way to also customize my side of the header, okay, over on this particular website, and that I think is the easiest way to do so. Okay, but of course you can also use the same format, so you can go on, and then the same thing applies to the bottom header. We have this department, and then this what menu over here. And then we also have the last one, which is what the connection block, which talks about this ones, and then what the button over here. Okay, so if I click on this one, you're gonna see that the connection blocks have what the widget, and then a button over here. Okay, and that is it. Now you can also customize the whole the whole, like maybe the header itself, by clicking on this settings icon over here. Okay, so when you click on the settings icon over here, you can be able to also see the settings of that particular main icon header over here. So this is for the main header, this is for the top header, and this is for the bottom header. So I'm going to just click over here, and then you see how you can be able to customize the bottom header. So if I go over here, I can change the color from this place to, let's say, this place over here. Okay, so I can be able to change this color. That is is it a background or something like that? Yeah, that is the background. Okay, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it as it is. So I won't save it. Okay, I'm not going to save it. So that is basically it. Okay, so that is how you can be able to customize your header and footer. And using the footer also, you can use the same way, that is a footer builder also, but we are going to use another format, which is the Xstore builders, to learn how we can do this one in the easiest way possible. Okay, so that is it. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to just go back over here, and then let me just go back, moving from the header builder. Now we are done with the header builder. Now you can also use the footer over here. Now if you go to the footer over here, you realize that there is no footer. This is the footer layout, this is the how it, but you see, if you look at the footer that they have on the website, okay, if you look at the footer that they have on this particular website, you see that there is no customization over here. Okay, this shows you that this is not what they use in building the footer, and that is where I will show you how you can be able to customize this footer and make it your own. So let's go over here and then go to also the mobile panel also over here. Now with the mobile panel, I want us to finish with the theme options, or the options theme, okay, or the theme options, and then we can be able to go ahead and then you customize the website using our own kind of look and feel and other stuff. Now with the mobile panel, okay, this is also how the customizations looks like. Now let's wait for it to load, and then I'm going to show you how you can be able to customize the mobile panel using this site also. Alright, so this is the mobile panel. Okay, now when we talk about the mobile panel, this is the panel that we are talking about over here. So as you can see, this is this panel. Okay, now not all themes have been able to do this one for you, but Xstore gives you the flexibility that when you are using this particular theme, you can be able to activate the mobile panel or enable the mobile panel. And when you enable the mobile panel, you can be able to customize the mobile panel and make it look like when somebody or your customer is using the website, it makes them feel like they are using an app. Okay, and that is how the mobile panel looks like. Now if you look over here, you can set up your configurations also over here. So the main configurations, we have the more, which is the toggle button, okay, and that is the category button over here. And then we have custom, okay, so these are 4, 1 2 3 4, and as you can see, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so if I click on this particular one, it gives you more details about it. And as you can see, the reason why I'm saying this is category is that if I scroll down, okay, if I scroll down, let me scroll down and see. Okay, so the custom text over here says what? Categories. Okay, now if I change it to, let's say, department, let's see if it's going to change. And as you can see, it has changed over here. So this is what we are talking about. Okay, so that is it. Let me change it back to categories. Alright, so this is it. Now you can select a page for it. Okay, so where all the categories are located, what kind of page is have all the categories, you can select that particular page for it. So let's say you want to select a page for it, you can go ahead and select a page for it. Okay, so if you have the categories page, you can put it, or if you have a custom link that you want to use it also, you can also put it over here. Okay, and that is it. Now if you come over here, the icon to be used, you can select the icon to be used also over here. Okay, and then the element you want to use, you can also choose the element also over here. So we have mobile menu, we have more toggle 1, more toggle 2, and then we have custom also over here. So that is what that is with this one. Now let me go to this also, which is also the finance. If you look through it, you can also see that it also acts the same way as the first one, but with this one, the element is what a custom element with an icon, which is a location over here, and then the custom text is what find us also over here, and then it points us to the contact us page. Okay, and that is what, and that is it. So that is how this one also looks like. You can go ahead and then customize all the other ones for yourself. So you can show labels, you can show text, if you want to show more things also. More toggle 1 content type is menu, more toggle 1 menu, you can select it over here. More toggle 2 content type is menu, and then more toggle 2 menu, you can also select it over here. So you can use this one to customize your your mobile panel also over here. Now I'm going to go back and then come back to the styling and then colors. Okay, so if you want to change the colors and the style and all those things, you can do so on this particular settings section over here. So let's say I want to change the main color over here. I can go ahead and then what change the color to any particular color that I want. So let's say I want to change it to a blue. I can go ahead and change it to a blue color over here, and then this one will reflect through the website. Okay, through the website. That is where they use the customizer section to change the color. It could be what, it could be used, it could be changed over there. So let me just go back to my desktop mode. Okay, so that we're gonna see how this one also works for me. Now you need to be how do I even say it, you need to have patience whenever you're dealing with this Xstore. Okay, there's so many functions that you need to know. Don't rush into it, just take your time and then go through it step by step, and then you can be able to customize it the way you want it. Alright guys, so as I change the main color over here, you see that this one has changed to blue over here. Okay, so that is it. So you can be able to change your colors and other stuff using the styles and all those options over here. So you can use the style options, style and color options over here to change certain aspect of your website, your Xstore website. Okay, so that is it. So I'm going to go back over here, and then you can also use this one to make sure that people verify their age whenever they are accessing your website. So there is going to be a pop-up over there that will show for people to verify their age whenever they are visiting your website before the website even allows them to browse through. Okay, so this is very important for those who are selling alcohols and other beverages that is supposed to be accessed by people not under age, but 18 years and above. You have to let people verify their age before they can be able to access your website. And then this one also is used to set up or control the WooCommerce shop itself. So when I click on this one, can be able to check store notices, product catalog, product images, shop pages, shop elements, single product page, cart page, single product builder, and then also cart checkout layout. Okay, so the wish list comparison, icon and all those things, settings can be controlled over here. Okay, so I'm not going to dive into all these things. I just want to show you around, know how you can be able to customize the theme using this customizer settings. So there's a lot of settings over here that you can be able to do. Go through it one after the other, and then you can be able to customize your website. Now let's go to the next one, which is the Xstore builder. So I'm going to close this particular one over here, I'm going to close. No, I don't want to save the changes. I want to just go. So I'm going to close it and then go back to my dashboard, and then I'll show you how we can use the Xstore builders to be able to also customize our header, and then also our footer and all other parts of the website. Then we can be able to customize the page itself, and then we go ahead to look at the static blocks and the mega menus, and then later on we will go ahead and start creating our own products on the website. All right, so I'm going to go back to my dashboard over here, and then guys, as I told you that we have something we call the Xstore builders. Okay, so as you can see, after theme option we have Xstore builders over here, and if I click on builders panel, it's going to show me all aspects of what of the theme. Okay, so as you can see, we have the header builder, we have the footer builder, we have the single product builder, the product archive builder, we have cart page builder, checkout page builder, we have what error or 404 builder. Okay, so all these can be used to build the website, parts of the website. Okay, so this is basically like you saying that you are using Elementor theme builder to be able to build your website, because this is leveraging on Elementor theme builder to design parts of the website. So let's say we want to customize our header. So we're gonna if you see over here, they have Xstore widget, which is 33, and then they have pre-built templates, which is what 124, and then they have created templates. So templates that they have already created, they have what 2 over here. So we're gonna go over here, click over here, and then they'll ask you whether you want to customize it via Elementor or via the customizer. Now you realize that we use the customizer to customize it first, to learn how to customize it, but we're going to use Elementor to customize it really. Okay, so we're going to say we want to use Elementor, and then they're going to open the Elementor theme builder for us to be able to build our header. So as you can see, this is the theme builder for Elementor. For those of you who doesn't know theme builder for Elementor, now these parts, or using the theme builder, it's more or less like you're using Elementor Pro. Okay, and that is why I told you that if you have this particular theme, you don't need Elementor Pro, because this one really works on the free Elementor plugin. Okay, so that is it. So I'm going to click over here which says edit over here to edit it. All right guys, so this is how we can be able to customize our header using the X builder or the Xstore builder. Okay, leveraging it on Elementor. Now remember that when we were using the customizer, we said we can change this, we can change that, we can change the same thing over here. Okay, so let's say we want to change our logo. We click over here, and then it will tell us to change our logo. So we're gonna click over here, and then it will open for us to change our logo. Okay, so as you can see over here, we can go ahead and click on this particular one over here, and then we can upload our logo. I have some logos that I want to use. I'm gonna go over here and just drag these two things over here. All right, so this is what I want to use. Okay, so I'm going to just click on this particular one and then click on select. Okay, so that is it. I have changed the site logo, which is the site identity, and I'm going to click on update. All right, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to click over here. Now don't worry about this one. If it doesn't change, sometimes it behaves that way unless you clear cache or something before it works for you. So I'm going to just click on this one. All right guys, so as you can see, the logo has been changed successfully over here. Okay, so I can click over here and then do some few settings over here. So whatever settings that I want to do, I can go to style. I can even increase the the height or the size of it. Okay, I can go ahead and then do some few changes over here. So let's say I want to make it like 220. Okay, I can do so, and that is KD shop over here. That is the logo for our website. Now I have changed my logo and I'm good to go. So now let's just click on this particular one. Also, you see this pencil icon, it means that you are editing it. Okay, so just click on it, and this is what the search icon over here, the search bar over here. So it says what placeholder says or search in Xstore. Instead of Xstore, I'm going to say search in KD shop. Okay, I'm going to say search in KD shop, and then when I come to animated placeholder over here, you see what it is animating over here. It says what JBL Go iPhone 14 blah blah blah. You can change it. Okay, so let's say I want to just clean everything over here. If I clean it, it says what search in KD shop. Okay, oh, the shop, I didn't spell it well. Let me go over here and then remove the E. It says search in KD shop. Now if I go to the animated over here and put in anything that I want to put in, it's going to reflect over there. So let's say maybe Samsung, let's say you know, Xiaomi, and then let me say maybe MacBook Pro. Okay, so with the MacBook Pro, it makes the thing not really nice, so I'm just going to keep it simple and make it MacBook. All right, so you can be able to add your own words over here, okay, depending on you. And then adjust set what results, so you can be able to you know, change the settings and everything over here to meet your needs also over here. And then we come to the trending searches. Okay, so with the trending searches, you see you can add your own trending searches also over here. Okay, and that is it. Now that is how you can be able to customize this particular one search bar over here. Now what about this one, which also says what you know, the menu? Okay, so edit the nav menu. I'm going to click on it, and then you see this one, the alignment is what left, and then the menu, which is the secondary menu. Now if we go back over here and then we go to our menus, okay, how do you go to your menus? You go to appearance, and that appearance, you see what menus over here. Now let me just open it in a new tab so that you understand what I'm saying. Now because we imported templates, the template came with so many menus over here. So we have the all department menu, we have currencies, we have languages, we have main menu, and we have secondary menu. Now if you select the secondary menu and you click on select now, you're going to see that the secondary menu is full of Bluetooth, earphones, laptop, controller, smartphone. Now let's go over here and see if it is true. See, Bluetooth, earphone, laptop, controller, and smartphone. So we can change the things over here if you want, to make sure that it reflects on what we want. Okay, so over here you see that the links goes to what? It goes to the A theme what you know, links over here. We can change it and make it anything that we want. Okay, so these are custom links that they placed over here, so we can change it to anything that we want, and then make sure that it fits whatever thing that we want it to do. So that is how you can be able to do. So you can change the links over there, remove the links, or we can even decide to remove everything from here. Okay, we can decide to just remove everything. Okay, remove everything. So I'm going to just remove this one. Click here, remove. Click here, also remove. Click here, remove. Click here, remove. And then you can create your own category. Okay, you can create your own category of menu, and then you can bring those categories over here. So if you look at the categories over here, okay, these are categories which were created for us, so we can decide to do so. So I can just you know, select some few things over here, select some few things. So let's say 1 2 3 4. Okay, and then I'm gonna just add those categories also over here. So this is how the category looks like, and I'm gonna just click on save menu. All right, so we've said save our menu. Now if I click on upload over here, update over here, and then I refresh the website, or let me go to the front end over here and then just refresh the website to see if what we did has. So you see, it is not now showing the old ones again, but rather it is showing what a different thing altogether over here. And as you can see, we have our logo also over here. Okay, so I'm going to use the colors that I want, like either the blue or the red over here, to change most of the colors that you see over here. Okay, and that is what we're going to do next on this header settings, our header customization that we are doing. All right guys, so we're going to change the colors one after the other from the top header to the bottom header over here. So we're going to pick the widgets one after the other and then change everything that we want. So we're going to start with this particular one, which is the search bar over here. So I'm going to just click on it and then go to a style, and I'm going to search for the button over here. So as you can see, this is the button, and then we can change the color that we want. Okay, so looking at the color over here, we can go ahead now. I think I have the colors over here. I can go ahead and then let me just pick this one and see if that is the color that I'm using. I'm just gonna go ahead and then just paste it over here. All right, so this is the blue color. Okay, but I want the red color because I want it to change not just from green but to a vibrant color that everybody will know that I have customized this one. So I'm going to pick this one also and come over here and change it to this one, and as you can see, that is the reddish color. Okay, so I'm going to do so for almost everything which is green in it. So I'm going to pick this one also and go to the style over here, and then with the icon, I'm going to click on it over here, and as you can see, this is the color that I want to use. So I'm just going to paste it over here. Now what I want to do is to save this color. Okay, so I'm going to just click on the plus icon over here, and then just give it, like, let's say red. Okay, I'm going to give it a red so I can be able to go ahead and use it as a global color, and then anytime I want to use it, I just kind of like go over there and then use it. Okay, I'll do so for the blue also. Okay, I'll do so for the blue also. So I'm gonna go over here. Okay, where is my comparison also over here. As you can see, I can go to a style over here and then also change some few things that I want to change. So the quantity count over here, I can go ahead and then change the color from here. Let me scroll and see if I can see the color over here. Now as you can see, it is not really here because maybe it did not save, but let me just click over here and click on add over here, and let me just add this one to red and then click on save. So it's still running over here. I don't know why it is doing that. Maybe the internet is a little bit slow, but let me just update it. Okay, let me go ahead and update it, and then I can go ahead and refresh the website to make sure that my internet is stable, and then I can continue. All right guys, so my internet is now stable, everything is all right. So now I can go ahead and then continue what we were doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here also, and then I'm going to go to a style, and then I'm going to change the color, not the text color but the quantity color over here. So the quantity count, and then I will go ahead and then what we didn't reflect, so I'm going to go ahead and then copy the color that we were using over here. So I'm going to copy this one, come over here and then paste it over here, and I'm going to just name it red, just like we wanted to do the last time, and then click on create to create it. All right, so it's done. I'm going to do same for this one also. Go to a style and then go to the quantity over here, and then click on this one and then choose the red. Okay, so now as you can see, everything is working perfectly. Now we're gonna go to this one also. So first of all, let me just go ahead and click on this particular one. I'm gonna go to a style, and then I will go to the drop down over here. Okay, let me see the drop down items also. Okay, and then this one is what? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the hover over here and then change this one to red. I'm going to change this one to red. Okay, so when I hover on it, it's going to be like this. Okay, but what I wanted to change was this particular one over here, this icon over here. So I don't know where the icon is, but I'm still going to look for it. I'm going to go over here and then see if I could see it. Come to the drop down items over here. I'm going to hover over. I don't see it over here. Let me go to content over here, and then as you can see, this is the icon. Okay, so this is the icon that we chose, but I don't know how we can be able to change the color of that particular icon, meaning that unless we use the customizer settings to change it. So of course we can be able to do so, but I wanted to see if I can be able to do it over here. So let me go back over here and see if I could see it also over here. So there is no, this is the drop down items. Okay, this is the active, this is the hover, and this one is the normal. That is for drop down items. Let's go to title over here. So with the title, this is the background, this is the text color, and the icon did not appear over here. Okay, so let me go over here and go to drop down over here. We also have the background over here for the drop down, and then we also have what's shadow. So this is the drop down, the background over here. As you can see, this is how it looks like, and then we also have the shadow. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to update this one, and then I'll use the customizer settings to change this particular color. But before that, let me go here. Okay, I want to go here and then go to style, and then change the color over here. So I'll choose my red color, and then I'll just make it faint. All right, so something like this. Okay, so now as you can see, everything is what is different now. Now even with this one, I can also change the color. So I can click over here, and then this is the button. So I want to change this link. Okay, so I will just remove this link from here. So let me just see where the link goes. It goes to the shop page. So I'm going to just type in shop over here. It will search for the shop page for me, and then I'll choose it. So as you can see, that is the link removed. So you have to remove all links connected to things that you don't really need. Now I'm going to go to the style over here, and then I will change the background color. I'm going to change it to red over here. Okay, so this is quite okay for me. So hover also, you can decide to change the animation, hover, and all those kind of stuff. Now what I want to remove is I want to remove this particular two things over here. I don't need them. Okay, and the reason why I don't need them is my website is in English. It's okay for me. This one also, my website is in what is in USD. It's okay for me. So I'm just going to right click on it, and I'm going to delete this one. Let's do the same thing also for this particular one, and I'm going to have just this one. Okay, now with this one, I can click on edit container over here, and then what I'll do is I'll go to it, advanced over here, go to the layout. Okay, then instead of giving the padding to be 0, I can give the padding to be, let's say, 10, to see how it looks like. This is how it's going to be like. Okay, so it means that it's going to be a little bit bigger. So now what I'll do is I'll rather keep the padding to be 0 as it was, and then come to this button over here, and then go to let me go to the style over here. I want to increase the padding of this one. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it looks, but I want to make it like a 15, and then bottom also 15. Okay, so something like this. I want to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so I think this one is quite okay. Everything is okay for me now. I am good to go. So now I can click on update now, and now if I go to the front end and I refresh the website, this is how it's going to look like. All right, so now we are changing everything. Okay, we are customizing all the things that we need. Okay, so of course you can be able to change the numbers over here. You can be able to change everything over here. So if I go over here and I want to change something over here, I'll click over here, and then if I go to the content over here, okay, you realize that I can be able to change the content over here. Okay, so let's say I'm putting my number over there, so I can go ahead and put +233, which is Ghana, and then type in you know, my number or any number that I want to type over there. So it's gonna be something like this. Okay, so as you can see, everything works. I can go ahead and update it. Now remember that there is also mobile menu also over here. Okay, so this is hidden on the how do you even call it, on the desktop mode. Okay, so if I expand this one to view it, you realize that there is no mobile menu over here. Okay, it means that it is what, it is hidden on the desktop mode. Okay, so we can go ahead and then, you know, customize it if you want. Now let's go to the responsive mode over here. Over here is the responsive mode. Just click on it and then go to you know, just click on the mobile responsive you know, settings and see how it looks like. So as you can see, this is how it looks like on the mobile side. Okay, so you can just click over here and then, you know, just make sure that everything is working perfectly for you. Okay, so everything, you can style it, you can do all the settings that you have to do for it. So basically we are almost, you know, through with customizing the header over here. So that is how you can be able to customize the header. Now of course, if you want to change anything over here, you need to tackle it in a different way. Okay, so that is it. Now that is with the header, and that is how you can be able to customize the header over here using the builders panel. Okay, so now we have done this one. I'm going to close this particular one and come back to our builders panel to see what we need to tackle also. So as you can see, we have you know, tackle the header. Now let's go to the footer. So I'm going to click on go to builder. All right, so now with the footer, we have two different footers over here. We have this particular one over here from articles, and then we also have what this particular one also over here. Okay, so this is what we want to edit. This is what we want to see how it looks like. So I'm going to go over here, because if you go to our website and then when you scroll down, okay, you're gonna see that the footer at the bottom is what is the one that we want to edit. All right, so as you can see, this is the footer that we want to edit. Okay, so that is exactly what we want to do. So we will be able to edit this particular footer using Elementor. Okay, so that's exactly what we are going to do using Elementor. All right guys, so as you can see over here, this is how the footer looks like. Okay, so we can go ahead and edit each part of the footer. Okay, so if you want to change the color over here, you can still go ahead and change it, but let me change the logo first. So I'm going to click over here and then click to change the image that I see over here. I'm going to use this particular image over here. I'm going to just click on it. So as you can see, this is the logo. So I'll go ahead and click on style over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just increase the width a little bit. So I'm going to say maybe 220. Okay, let me just say 280. All right, so this is how the logo looks like. And over here also, I can decide to change the address and other stuff over there. So if you click over here, it's an you know, an icon box, and you can be able to go ahead and edit everything that you want to edit. So colors 247. Okay, and that is the one that you see over here. And then this one is the, you know, the address over here. And then we also have the number over here. So with the number over here, I'm just going to copy the one that I placed over here. Let me just refresh it and see. Okay, so this is the one that we're talking about, the one that I placed over here. Say +233. I'm going to copy this one, come back over here, and then put it. Oh shit, sorry, it did not copy. So I'm going to go back over here, click on Control C, come over here, and then paste it over here. So this is the number that we're going to use. And then you can decide to change anything. So instead of colors, maybe you can say maybe contact as 247. Okay, so just to let you know that everything works. And then over here you can also change the address. So I'm going to use Ghana address. So I'm going to say maybe So this is my Ghana address over here. So the Command Junction opposite Total Energies. Okay, and then I will scroll down, and then you see this one, which is the bottom text. Now we're gonna make it what just a normal text. Okay, so or we're gonna make it an email address. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one over here and say that it is an email address. So it's going to be service at kitechdigital.com. all right, so that is the email address over there. And then you can also decide to change this one to anything that you want. So if I click over here, I'm going to see all the social links that I can be able to put it in over here. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and then Telegram. So let's say I want TikTok, right? Let me see TikTok here over here. So I can just put a link over there, and TikTok is going to come. Okay, so this is this TikTok. Okay, very good. So I can go to a style and then change the icon colors the way I want it. So on hover, let's say I want to use the blue, the blue color over here. So I'm going to copy this one and then come over here and paste it. So it's going to be something like this, and then I can just add this one and say it is blue. All right, so if I hover on it, this is how it's going to show. Okay, and basically that is it. Now over here also we can go ahead to customize the menu list. So this is a menu list, this is a menu list, this one too, this one too. Okay, so we can go ahead and then customize it. So go to style, go to item, and then hover, and then you can be able to change anything that you want to change. So let's make it blue, and as you can see, this is how it's gonna be like. Okay, so basically you can go ahead and do all the changes. Now if you look at over here also, you can click over here and then make the changes from here. So copyright at 2024 Xstore theme. Okay, so with this one we're not going to say Xstore theme, but we will say different things. So maybe KD shop. Okay, and I'm going to just click over here to edit it, and I'm going to copy this URL over here and just paste it over here, and click on this enter button of it to apply. Okay, the same thing applies to this one. Okay, so I'm going to delete this one, and created by, instead of a team, I will say maybe Kitech Digital. All right, and then I can link my website to this particular one over here. So I'm going to click over here, just type in kitechdigital.com, and then I can click on apply, and that is it. So you don't see, but when somebody hover on it, you're gonna see it. So let's go to the shop over here, the style over here, sorry, and then we can style the text anyhow we want it. So let me go over here, and why is this thing showing black or something like that? So let me go over here and see. All right, so let me just try and change the text color and see. Okay, so the text color is okay, but the link color is not really showing. It's supposed to show. So let me just look at this one, which says, all right, so I will also change this one in the customizer section, because I don't know why it's not working over here. But when you hover on it, you see that it shows over here. Yeah, it means that we need to change it in the customizer. So I'm going to do that over there. Just change the link color over there, and then I'm sure it will work. Okay, so over here what we're going to do is we can be able to enter our own payment thing over here. So when you click over here, you'll be able to select all the images that you want to select. So if you collect Visa, MasterCard, or how do you call it, mobile money, and all those things, you can put it over here. Okay, you can put it over here. So I think everything is okay, everything is all right. So we can go ahead and let me just click over here and go to title over here. So I want to change the title color also over here. So what I'll do is I'll make the title color this blue. Let me see. And then the item also, let me just click over here and make it this one. So meaning that I have to go back. Okay, I don't have to change the title color to the blue that I was talking about. So I have to go over here and then, you know, just undo everything that I did. And as you can see, this is how it shows over here. But let me change this one and make it like a white. Or so definitely I can make the title color blue. So I don't know why it changed just like that. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one over here. I'm going to copy this blue color over here and come over here and paste it over here. Okay, so as you can see, I can make it blue. Alright, so we can do same for all the other pages also. So as you can see, if you hover on it right now, the color will also change. So when you hover on it, you see how the color changes over here. You can do same for all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this one and then click over here, right click over here, and then just click on paste style. Okay, so this is how it's going to be like. Click over here and paste style. Click over here and paste style. Okay, so basically this is how it's going to be like. So I can just click on save or update over here. So now we are done with our footer also, and I can just click or close this one also. So if you come over here and refresh the website, I'm sure our footer is supposed to depict what we just did. So let me just close this one, or just refresh the website itself. Alright, so guys, as you can see, this is our footer over here. Okay, so neatly done over here. So now everything is working perfectly for us. So what is done is for us to start editing the other side also. So let's go to the builders panel also, and then you see we have single product builder, product archive builder, and all those things. I'm going to leave that one to you guys, for you guys to edit it yourself using the skills that I have taught you right now. So that is it. Now what we are going to do is to, now that we know about the customizer, theme options, Xstore builders, and then what next is for us to talk about the static blocks and then also the mega menus. Now let's go to static blocks. Now static blocks, basically they are just kind of like templates that you create, and then you can add them to anywhere you want to add them. Okay, so you can just click over here to add new static block, and then you can be able to add it over here. So as you can see, this is what header content. So if I right click over here and then click on view, you see that this is just the header content over here. Okay, now they created this particular one because they wanted to use the customizer to make sure that they are able to use it, use that header block over there, the HTML, to be able to add this static block. So when we were checking the customizer side, you realize that when we got to the the HTML side of it, they said it was a static block, and this is the static block that we are talking about. So you can be able to edit it over here, and then the same thing applies to the sidebar newsletter. Okay, so you can be able to also change this one also over here. Now if you want to add a static block, it is very easy. You can click over here to add new static block, and then you can be able to add it to wherever you want. To use the Elementor to edit anything that you want, and then you can be able to use it to add it to wherever you want to add it on the website. So now that we have understanding about static block, let's go to mega menus over here. So mega menus are very important when you are creating very powerful e-commerce website. So as you can see, the website already have a lot of mega menus over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mega menus. Okay, and you can be able to view all of them over here. So mega menus are also very, very important when creating a very complex or very big e-commerce website. Now for instance, let's look at the mega menu one over here, and then right click on it and click on open link, and let's go over there to see how the mega menu looks like, and then we will know where that particular mega menu is placed. All right, so guys, as you can see, this is the mega menu. This is the mega menu that we are talking about. Now if we go to the website over here, let's look at where this mega menu was placed. Okay, so let me hover on some so guys, as you can see, this is that mega menu that I just showed you. Okay, so now we have this one, and this one, 3 products over here, and then we also have hot deals over here. Okay, so I want to do some few changes, and then you see how that this one is a view. These are all campaigns. Okay, so these are campaigns, and then this one is what all campaigns over here. Now the same thing applies to this one. As you can see, this is what the mega menu. Now you can use it was built using Elementor, so you can use Elementor to edit it. So let's click with let's click and edit with Elementor over here. All right, so now that we have it over here, now we can go ahead and then change everything that we want to change. Okay, so let's say hot deals, we click over here, and as you can see, these are the hot deals and these are the items over here. Okay, so you can go ahead and click over here to view all the items. So if I want to delete some, like instead of 20% off over here, I can decide to say maybe 80% off. Okay, so 80% off, and then I can give a link where I want it to go to. Okay, so that is it. This one also, instead of 20% off, I can just say up to 60% off, and then I can give a link to where I want it to go to. So maybe mobile and PC categories, I can just do that. And then extra 30% off smart, you can also change the words, everything that you want. And then also up to 35% off on refrigerator and appliances, you can also change everything. So let's say up to 55% off. Okay, so that is it. Now update it over here. Now if you come over here, this is what product of the week. Okay, so over here I can change it and say maybe product of the month. Okay, instead of week, I'll just say product of the month over here. And as you can see, this is how it will be. And then with this particular one, when I click over here, I'll choose the product which is what on sale product. Okay, so all products which are on sale, meaning that which have discount attached to it, okay, will be showing over there. So they said a column, let me just choose 4 columns. Okay, and then a product, let me just make it 4 product. I just want you guys to know how all these things. Now, so looking at the thing, you realize that even though the product limit is 4, okay, let me see, let me go to product also and see. Okay, so you realize that even though the product limit is 4, the product is what, there are no other 4 product that comes over. Now this means that maybe there are only 3 products which are on sale. Okay, and that is it. So you can do all the settings that you want to do over here. You can check out the countdown. Now if I want to just ignore certain things, so show items, add decimals and all those things, show 00, okay, show days, so show hours, and then show minutes and show seconds, show labels. So let's say I just want to show days and hours, or days, hours and minutes, no seconds. Okay, so I can remove one, and this is how it's going to be. Okay, now let me go back again and then put it on 3 instead of 4. I'm going to put it on 3 over here, and then make the product limit as 3 also, and then click on update. All right, so this is how it behaves over here. Now if I go over here and I refresh this particular one, and then let me see how the mega menu is showing. So as you can see, this is how it is behaving now. This basically because of the changes that we made. Okay, so let's just see. Yeah, so it came back to it normal, and as you can see, 80% off, up to 60% off, and then up to what 50%. All the changes that we did appeared over there. Okay, so basically that is how you can be able to customize your mega menu. Now of course you can also create your own mega menu. Let me close this one and then come back over here, and then as you can see, you can also add a new mega menu over here. So you can decide to click on mega menu, add your new mega menu, and then when you are editing the header, you can go ahead and then choose the place where you want to place the mega menu. Okay, so basically that is with mega menu. Now so now we know mega menu, we know static blocks, we know Xstore builders, and then we know the theme options. So now it is left for us to also customize our home page. Okay, so to do that, we can go over pages over here, click on all pages, and then we can go ahead and choose the home page that we want to customize and then customize it. So we can go ahead and then choose the home page that we want to customize, which is the front page over here, and then customize it. So it's very simple to do using Elementor. So let's just run through it, and then I'll leave it for you guys to go ahead and then do it yourself. So I'm going to right click over here because I don't want to close this one. Open it on a new tab over here, and then let's see how the home page also looks like and how we can be able to customize it. Now after customizing the home page, now we will go ahead and then show you how you can be able to add your own products to this particular website. Alright guys, so this is the home page, and we're going to go through how we can be able to edit it one after the other. So what we're going to do is we're going to just take it section by section. Okay, so this is the first section, that is the hero section over here, and when we click on this particular one, we can be able to go ahead and then just change some few settings over here. So it is telling me to try Elementor AI. I'll say none now, and then over here you see the title over here which says Sony 5G headphone. I can go ahead and then even remove this one and put in anything that I want to put in over here, and then also I can write a subtitle also over here. And then there is also what you can also do with this particular one also over here. So this details over here is the one you see over here. So you can you can change everything step by step. And then this is the button link. Okay, so I'm going to remove this button link and then just redirect it to the shop page. So make sure that you go through the website one after the other to remove all links that is directing you to the Xstore website. Okay, that is what you have to do. So instead of the view details over here, I can just say shop now. Alright, so I can go ahead and then even only music, nothing else. Okay, so I can say maybe enjoy new music every day. So just something like that. So enjoy new music every day. Okay, just to let you know that the changes is being made. So as you can see, that is it. And instead of the Sony whatever is this, I can just change this one. Instead of Sony this one, I can just say maybe anything, any kind of maybe Apple 5G headset. Okay, I know it's not Apple, don't blame me. I'm just trying to let you know how you can be able to edit this place. And then you can even change this image, choose a new image that you want to use, but always watch the size over here, 640 by 500. You can go ahead and then choose the new image that you want to use for this particular one. But I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to let it be where it was. Or let's say I want to change it, so let me just try and use a different. Okay, so I'm not going to change it, or let me just try and use a different one and see how it goes. Okay, so let me just pick this one and see. Oh, this one is bad. It's not going to work. So I think I'll just keep that one because I at the moment I don't have any anything to show you guys, any image to change to show you guys. So I'm going to keep this particular image over here. Now let's go to the style also over here. So when you go to style, what I'm interested in is the button color. Okay, so I'm going to go to button straight away over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color to a red color. Okay, so as you can see, it is still not changing. So let me just try and then change the color over here and see if it's going to change. It still doesn't change. Let me hover on it, and this one, instead of the green, I'm going to use the red over here. All right, and I'll hover on it. It still doesn't change. Okay, now sometimes it does that because of caching plugins and other stuff. So do not really worry when it comes like that. You can just cache or like purge the cache, and then everything will work. So I'm going to just go ahead and then use this red thing over here, save it, and then I know that it's going to work when I purge the cache. Okay, so do not really worry too much about it. Now you can do same also with this particular one. You can do same. You can change almost everything over here. Now if you look at this one is also almost the same thing over here. So as you can see, as powerful as blah blah blah, and then there is a button also over here. And then if you look at this one also an image over here. You can do same for this one, do same for this one. You can just edit everything. Okay, and that is basically how you do it. So when it comes over here also, you can go ahead and edit everything that you want to edit. It all depends on you, how you want to edit your website. So let's say I want to change this green color to red. So I'm going to go to style over here and see how I can get this one done. Let's go to the description over here, and this is black over here, but let me see the icon also over here. So basically, I'm sure this one they use CSS or something to change the color. Okay, so let's go to custom CSS. Okay, so there is nothing over there, but I'm sure they use something to change the color. If it is not in the style, then it might be something that they use to change this color over here, because this is an icon box. And if the color, the content, let me look at the content over here. This is the content. Okay, so as you can see, this is the CSS in it. Okay, so there is the color over here, which they've changed it over here. Okay, and that is it. So I can also copy my color, this particular color, copy it over here, and then come over here and then paste it over here. Okay, and it's supposed to change for me. If it doesn't change, as you can see, it has changed. Okay, if it doesn't change, it will be the caching kind of like caching plugins, or you just need to purge the cache. So you can change everything that you want to change over here, depending on what you want. And then also with the categories also, you can create your own category from this side. Okay, when you go to the back end over here, you see that we have product over here. Under product, we have brands, we have categories. Okay, so we have tags, we have attributes. All of them are all under under product. So let's say if I want to go under categories and then change some few categories over there, or add new categories. So it's very simple. I can hover on product over here, come all the way to categories over here, and then click on categories. Okay, so these are the product categories. So as you can see, they have already, because we imported the demo content, all these have already been done for you. Now if you don't want any of these ones over here, and then you want to create your own category, now you can just hover on it, and then you see delete over here. You can go ahead and then delete it. But if you still want to add to it, so let's say I want to just have some few categories and then add some other stuff to it. So I'll just keep audio, I'll keep camera and drone, I'll keep cell phone, and then I'll keep computers. Now let's say I want to delete. So let's say I want to delete tablet over here. Okay, so I can go ahead and then delete them, or let's say maybe daily deals, I can go ahead and delete them. Just hover on it, and then let's say iPad and tablet, so I can hover on it right now. I don't want to delete this one because this one have so many products over here. Okay, but of course I will delete the product and then create my own product and add it to it. So let's say I want to hover on it and then click over here and then just delete. I just want something which doesn't have too many things of. Okay, so let me just go over here and then I'll delete the category. Now the moment I delete the category, all the products will fall under uncategorized product. So let me just go ahead and say okay, and as you can see, it is gone. Now if we go to, let's say, over here, and then when we scroll down, we see that what we deleted was this particular category over here. Okay, so now let's refresh the website and see if this particular category is over here. All right, guys, so after we refresh it, now let's scroll down and see. You realize that the category is no more over there. Now it is what we have deals over here, but we don't have the iPads and other stuff over here. Now another category also have dropped. Let's try to see if we still have that particular category over here. Nope, it is no more there. Okay, so that is how you can be able to either change or create your own. Now if you want to create your own, let's go over here to the categories side at the back end over here, and then we can add new category to it. So let's say I want to add a new category and I want to call that category electronics. So let's say I want to call it electronics. Okay, so this is the new category, and then you can give a description and other stuff for the category, and then you can also give what upload an image for it. Now of course, if you have you want to display like the type of display that you want, you can choose between all these kind of things, but then I'm just going to just leave it as default over here. And then also over here you can custom page heading image for this category. So if you want to add a custom page heading for the image for this particular category, so all categories have their own pages, right? So if you want to have a custom image for this category, you can put it over there. So I'm just going to select any image so that you know what we are talking about. So I'm going to scroll through and then select any image for the electronics, or let me just go into my my files over here, and then I can be able to choose a file that I want to use. So I can go ahead and select my e-commerce folder over here, and then I can go ahead and then just select anything, because I just want something that will be the image header. Okay, so I'm just going to select this computer over here, or this laptop over here, and then drag it in this particular thing, and then we can go ahead and start creating. So I'm going to just use this image. So as you can see, this is the image that is going to be the header, and then custom size guide image for product of this category. So if you have a custom size, you can upload any image for that particular, it will pick its custom size for it. And then content after the description after content. So the description after the content, you place it over here. So you see the theme have a lot of things that normal themes do not have. Okay, that is one thing I like about this particular theme, the Xstore theme. It is very brilliant. They know what you want, and they make sure that they specifically create everything to fit your brand. Okay, so now that we have everything set up, so we have our electronics, we have the image that we want to use. Let's go ahead and then just click on add new category over here. All right, so our category has been added. As you can see, this is what the electronics. Oh, okay, so we forgot to add an image for that particular electronics, so I'm going to just go over here and then click on edit to edit it so that I can have an image for it. So as you can see, this is where I have to upload a thumbnail image for this particular category. So I'm going to go and then search for any image that I want to use for this particular. I'm still going to use my own images over here. So okay, all right, so let me just pick this particular one, and then click on use over here. So it's going to be the thumbnail, and then it's still going to be the header image. So I'm going to just click on update. All right, so as you can see, we have the electronics over here. Okay, so now we have you know, electronics categories and other stuff. So now let's go back to over here, and then if we click on this one, we're going to see you know, the content over here. Okay, so the content type is what, category plus X product over here. Now of course the content position is what, under content. Okay, and then the query over here, so this is where you can be able to select specific categories that you want to use. Okay, but we are using almost everything. And then it's also infinite loop, okay, over here. So it means that it will loop forever. And then also the navigation, you can customize everything over here. So everything is what, good for you to be able to customize it. Now let's just go to the home page and then refresh the home page and see how our categories, if it's going to what, it's going to appear over there. All right, so these are the popular categories. So as you can see, the iPad and is still, and laptop, tablet is still showing. So I'm just going to what, refresh the whole thing itself. So I'm going to just refresh it again, and then make sure that the everything, the changes that we did, has appeared and is working. All right, so as you can see, you cannot see the iPad over there. Okay, it means that it is what, it is gone. But let's see the new category that we created. Let's see if it is what, it is appearing over here. So we created new category. If it doesn't appear, then we need to make some changes in this particular site. All right, so as you can see, we cannot see it over here. So let's go back over here and then just click on this particular one. And then let's go to the general settings. Okay, and the limit is what, is 6. So it's going to show only 6. Okay, so let's say we want to make the limit like an 8. Okay, so meaning that a lot of categories will come. Okay, so I'm just going to click on update to update it, and then let me go back over here and then refresh the website. All right, so now that we've increased the limit, let's see if when we use the slider, we'll still have you know, this thing over here. So we still having the same thing that we used to have, and I am sure it is because of the caching thing. Okay, so it will take time before it will come, but then it's there. It's supposed to be there, because if you go to you know, the categories, you are supposed to see it over here. But let me still go over here and then see what happens. So let's go to the content over here. Okay, let's see the query also, and then let's say we want to you know, choose all categories. So let me just see if I'm going to see electronics over here. If I don't see electronics over here, then I need to I need to just refresh the website, because we did the changes, we did not refresh this particular page, the Elementor page. Okay, so sometimes it wouldn't appear, but let's refresh it and see what will happen. So these are some of the things in dealing with you know, themes that you want to really have full control over it. You need to make sure that you know everything, every ins and outs of everything. Okay, whatever you are doing, so that you understand it perfectly well. Okay, so you need to understand the theme, how the theme works, so that when you have any problem, you can be able to approach it. You see that mine is not showing. I know that, okay, let me do this, let me do that, let me do that. That is how you try to troubleshoot some of these problems that you face in setting up this kind of new themes and premium themes. Okay, but of course, that is why they have the what do you call it, the documentations, for you to be able to understand everything that the theme works, how the theme works and everything. You need to make sure that you read the documentations, you watch videos like what we are doing, so that you'll be able to understand everything and how the theme really works. All right, guys, so one thing you should also notice that it is not showing because the category that we created doesn't have any product in it. Okay, so if you don't see it over here, do not worry, just make sure that you add product to it, and then it's going to appear over here. Because if a category doesn't have any product, it doesn't have any use being here, okay? And that is why our category is not showing over here. But let's go over here, and then let's try and then just add a product to that particular category, okay? So I'm going to just go to all product over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just change some category and then make it like the electronics category. So I'm going to go over here, and then you see this one that says uncategorized, okay? I'm going to change it to electronics category, okay, because I don't want it to be an uncategorized category. So what I'm going to do is I'll hover over here, and then I'll go to quick edit over here, click on it, and then on my right hand side, product category over here, untick this one, and then come and take this one over here, and then I'm going to just click on update to update it. So that is it. I've changed the category, okay? Now I'll do so. You see this one is now electronics. I'll do so for this one also. Go to quick edit over here, scroll down, untick this one, untick this one, untick this one, and then come here to take this one, and then I'm going to just click on update to update it. All right, so now that we have two products in the electronics category, let's go over here and then just refresh it. Now guys, after refreshing, you see that we have electronics over here, which says what, two products over here. So that is how you can be able to add the product category of your choice over here. So you can delete everything over here and then add your own to it if you really so if you don't like anything over here, just delete all of them like how we did it. Go to the product category over here and then go and delete all the categories and then add your own product categories also to it, okay? So that is it. Now we are almost through with it. Now you can do same for the rest. Now this one is new arrivals also, and with the new arrivals, it is not anything new. It's just a widget over here which is displaying all the new product, okay? All products which they are ordering by date, okay? And then the limit is 6, okay? So that is it. So if you have your own product on it, you can be able to set up this one. Now we will go over there, and then this one is also just a slider over here. You can decide to change the slider and add your own images to it. So let's say I want to just change this one. Click on it to change it, okay? So I'm going to click on this one, and then as you can see, these are the sliders over here, okay? So let's say slide 2. If I click on it, I'll have to choose between this particular ones, okay? So basically they said what, generate captivating slides effortlessly by navigating to dashboard, slides, and add new, okay? So you can go to your dashboard and then add new slides over here. So this is it. So you can see all the slides also over here, okay? So you can add your own slides and other stuff on this particular place. So these are the slides over here. Now you can add your own slides if you want to. So let's say I want to add new slide over here. I can just click and then add my new slide. All right guys, so as you can see, they have different slides over here you can choose, okay? So you can decide to choose different slides depending on what your needs over here, okay? So you select the one that you want, and then it will automatically apply to your website for you. So as you can see over here, this is an amazing slide that you can be able to choose. These are templates you can be able to choose and then edit them the way you want it, okay? So I'm just going to choose one and then see how I can be able to just edit it. So let's say I want to choose this one. I'll just click on insert, and as you can see, this is how the slide looks like, okay? So all what I need to do is to just edit this particular slide over here. So I can go ahead and then edit them. So I'm going to click on this one and then see how I can be able to edit them. So I'll use the navigator and click on this particular one, I want to locate where the image is. Okay, so I want to locate where the image, and as you can see, this is the hotspot image. Okay, so this particular one over here, and I can just click on this one and then change the image to, let's say, this particular one over here. But you normally you should check the size of the image. Okay, so as you can see, this size is 1920 by 700 pixels, so you can just decide to use your own image. So I'm going to use my own image over here, and this is how the image looks like. Okay, so I can just change some few things over here. This says what, anti-fog clear, blah 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 blah. So I just have to just rewrite anything that I want to write. Okay, so let's say special MacBook Pro. So special MacBook Pro, or special, okay, MacBook Pro, special high specification. So high spec. So as you can see, special high spec MacBook Pro. So let's say the MacBook Pro is 2023. Okay, so it's gonna be something like this, and then you can write anything that you want to write over here. Okay, so you can just decide to write anything over here, and then this one is a subheading. Okay, so you can also decide to write anything, and then we have the shop button also over here. Okay, now if you go go over here, let's go over here, and then we try to check the subheading. Okay, so with the subheading, I want to give it our color, red color. No, not this particular one. This one should be white. This one should be white, and then this one should be, let's say, red. Okay, so I want to give the background as red because I want it to depict my my brand. Okay, so basically that is it. And then this one also, when somebody hover on it, let me go to the shop to edit the shop. So shop, now you can link it to all the shop page or this product page. Okay, you can link it to it. So I'm just linking it to the shop page. Now let me go to the style over here, and then see how I can be able to style this thing. So when I hover on it, the hover animation color, I want it to be the red color. Okay, so let me see, red. Yeah, so this is how it's gonna be like. And then the text color, I want it to be white, so it's gonna be something like this. Okay, so I can just publish it if I'm okay with it. All right, so now that I have created slide 3, I can just close it over here, and then come back to my slides over here, refresh this page, and I'm sure I'm going to see slide 3 over here. All right, so this is slide 3. As you can see, this is slide 3 over here. Okay, so you can also go ahead, and then you see when you hover on it, it tries to show you give you a snip a preview about the slide that you created. Okay, so this is the slide 3. Now you can go to your website over here. Okay, now make sure that you refresh it, and then you can choose the slide that you want. So what this one has been, it has just duplicated all of them. So I'm just going to delete this one, just going to delete 2, and then add slide 3 to it. Now if I don't take care, slide 3 will not show over here. This is because slide 3 is not showing. This is because we haven't refreshed this Elementor page, because anytime you make changes at your backend and you want it to reflect over here, you need to refresh the page. So I'm going to just update over here, and then I'll go ahead and then refresh the page and come back. Let's scroll down to see if the slides are showing as we want it to show. Let me just close this one and let me come over here. So these are our slides over here. So we have slide. Let me just click on the edit pencil over here, or the pencil icon over here, and I'm going to select this one. And then now if I click on this one, then the new slide 3 is supposed to show over here. Okay, so forget about it showing black over here. It will come. I don't know why my system has become so slow. All right, guys, so as you can see, I have selected slide 3 over here, and then I can go ahead and then update it so we can see it on the front end. And as you can see, this is the slide 3. Okay, now the reason why this thing is too big is that it is how do you call it, the image that we use is not the right image for this slide. Okay, so we should use the right image. Make sure that you always use the right image so that it fits in with your slide. Otherwise your slide will be not equal. Okay, so that is it. So that is why you can see that the image is too big. This place is too big. So make sure that you trim your image, or you cut your image to the right size that you have to now. You always have to look at the previous images that they were used on this particular slide or any other section that you are working with, and then use that same image for the new one, that use that same size for the new one that you are coming to add to it. So that is basically it. Now we also have this section which says what our advantages, so you can decide to remove it or add it, or just edit it to your advantage. Okay, so that is. And then we also have deals of products. Now as you can see, they said what no product over here. Okay, so you can go ahead and then add your own product over here. And then also this section, also we can change it just like we've changing all other sections also over here. Now I'm not going to go through all because it's making the video too long, but as you can see, these are the steps that you can be able to use to design or redesign your homepage. Just change some few content and other stuff, and you are good to go. Okay, so you can use the widget, the Xstore widget over here also to add to the Elementor widget, and then you can use it to design any page or any page on this, or any even the home page over here. Okay, any session that you want. So basically that is it. So I think we are through with the home page, how you can be able to design it. Now let's go ahead and then I'll show you how you can be able to add your own product to this particular theme. Now to be able to add your product, I'm going to just close this one, and I'm going to go to the back end over here. And then like I told you, you see this one which says product over here. Now you can check all the products that they have over here, and then you can decide to delete all of them. Okay, so to delete, it's very simple. You can go ahead and delete all of them if you like. If you don't like any product over here, because you are not selling this product, so basically you have to delete them. So you can just click over here, and then go to bulk actions over here, and then click on move to trash. Okay, so basically click on apply over here, and then all the products will be moved to trash, and that is it. But how do you add your own product? So to add your own product, you click on this one which says add new over here, or you can go ahead and then click on the top button over here which says what, add new. So we're going to click on add new. You can even import, you can export the product also. So all depends on what you want to do, but we want to add new product. So I'm going to add some few products. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the product image over here. I'm going to click on this one to set product image, and then I'll go through my content over here, and then I have some products over here that I want to add. So as you can see, these are some products that I want to add. So I can just select all of them, and then drag them into the website. So I will just drag them over here, and I'll wait for them to upload for me. Alright guys, so all my product has been uploaded, and I'm going to pick them one after the other. So I'm going to pick this one, which is a MacBook Air 2018. So I'm going to just copy the product name, click on set product image, and then I'll come over here which says product name. I'm going to just put it over here. So this is the product name. Now over here we have product description. So the product description is, let me give you an example so that you know what we are talking about. So let's go to our our website over here, and then we're gonna go to the shop page. Okay, so let's go to the shop page, and as you can see, the shop page has so many products over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick just one product. So I'm going to just pick the phone iPhone 14 over here. Just you know, click on it so that I will be able to see the details of the phone itself. All right, so these are the details over here, and as you can see, it's not much details over here. But what I want you to understand is in creating product, we have what we call simple product and we have variable product. Okay, so simple product are products that doesn't have any variation. It means that there is no color, there is no size, there is no, you know, anything. Okay, so if it is a t-shirt, it is just one color, maybe blue t-shirt, and then with one size, no other variation. Okay, if it is let's say a laptop, you know, it is just one, no other variation. But another point is another product type is also what we call the variable products. It means that products that have what variation. So we have let's say if it is a t-shirt, we have color, we have size. Okay, so size and color makes it what these are attributes, but it makes it a variable product. Okay, and that is it. So with the 2018 model of MacBook Air, it doesn't have any variations. It is just this particular one. But over here we have product description, and the reason why I opened this one for you is I want you to know that products have two different description. We have the long description and then the short description. So over here you cannot see the short description, but you can only see the long description over here. Okay, and most products have short description, and then they also have what long description. Now the short description is what people just see over here, and then the long description is what people you know, want to read more about it. So this product, let's say we don't have any let me just give it a long description so that you understand. So I'm going to go over here and then go to Lorem Ipsum and then just generate some dummy content for me to use on the website. So I'm going to enter the site, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to generate some few paragraphs. Yeah, so let's say I want to copy this one. Okay, so let me just copy up to here as a short description. So I'll come over here. Okay, and then with a short description you have to scroll down, and you see that we have product short description over here. So let me just paste this one over here, and then I'll scroll up again, and then over here we have what product description, that is the long description. Okay, so I'm just going to copy something from here to here, copy it and come over here, and then I'll be able to add my product long description. You can add images, you can add bullet points, you can add, you know, everything that you want to add over here. Okay, now this is a simple product, so you choose, make sure that you choose the product type as simple. Now of course, if you want to create a variable product, you can also go ahead and create variable product over here. We also have group product, we have external product, but we are not talking about this one. We are talking about simple and variable product. And then we also have virtual product and downloadable product. Okay, all of them are also there. So now that we have this one, now you can choose your price. Now with the price, we have the regular price, and then with the sale price. Now with the regular price, that is the actual price of the product, and then the sale price is the you know, the price which has been discounted. Okay, so maybe it is on sale for a particular days or something, then you can be able to go ahead, customer can be able to go ahead and purchase it. So if your product have a sale price, so let's say the actual price is 2,500 and then the sale price is 1,800. Okay, so that is it. So this is how it's going to be like. And then if it is a sale price, you can schedule the sale price time start, and then the sale price time end. So let's say we want to say it will start from and then 2. Okay, so if you don't understand anything, hover on this one, then it says only when sale price schedule is enabled. So if you have enabled sale price schedule, you can be able to use this particular one. So let's say from 12 o'clock to 22 o'clock. Okay, so let's leave it like this. Let's leave it like this to see. But of course you can add your dot to it. This one also the same thing. Okay, and then we can go ahead and scroll, go to inventory. Now inventory is where you add you know, you can add your SKU, you can add your tin number also over here. And then stock management, you can manage your stock. Okay, so these are all inventories. And then also if you want it to be sold individually, meaning that you don't want a customer to buy one or two, you can, you know, just take this one. Okay, and then if you want to manage stock, you can take over here and then let us know the amount that is available. So let's say it is what, 50 available. You can be able to see all those things. And then yeah, so basically these are some few settings over here. And then also we have the shipping settings also, and then link products. Now these are all WooCommerce settings. Okay, attributes and then advanced. But when you come down, we have what, we have quantity type, estimated delivery, you know, quantity product bought together. These are all from Xstore. Okay, so the quantity type also you can just input. Okay, you can just input, you can just select. Okay, or you can inherit. So inherit means that it is the default one. And then the estimated delivery, so you can, you know, put the text over here, estimated delivery. You can put any text over here, maybe goods will be delivered to you in 3 days or something. Like, just put something over here. So it says what, 3 days. Now I'm going to say maybe 5 days. Okay, and then also we come to a quantity discount. So if you want, you know, a quantity discount, you can inherit it. So maybe custom, and then you can what, you can put in anything. So discount type, so by percentage or by fixed amount. And then discount rules, you can put the rules over here. And then intervals will be here, the steps will be here. So minimum value, maximum value, enter percentage, and then you can go ahead and add new. So the minimum value is what, it's, let's say 1,000. Okay, and the maximum value is 5,000. And then you can enter your percentage. So if somebody choose you know, ranging from, let's say, a minimum value of, let's say 5,000 to a maximum of, let's say 10,000. Okay, I want the person to get maybe 5% off. Okay, so 5% off. So that is what, that is how you can be able to choose your percentage. And then you can go ahead to add new. And then this one also, we have what, steps, every X items. Okay, you can also do, so for every 10 items, or let's say 5 items, I'll give you a percentage of what, of let's say 15. Okay, and then you can go ahead and add. And then we have product short description also, we talked about it, and that is it. Now this is not at the end. If you scroll down, you see that there are other options. Okay, so Xstore options also are over here. So the primary category, the sale countdown, the product layout. Okay, if you want the product layout, how do you want it? You say, you tell Xstore, and then they will set it out for you. And then we also have what, if you want to disable sidebar, you can do so over here. So there are a lot of settings that you can be able to do for this particular theme. Okay, now aside all these settings, we also have another settings at the right hand side over here, which consists of how the publish, you know, the preview, the save, draft, and the product name, the product gallery. And then we also have what, we also have product images. So these are product categories. These are all the categories that you have. So you make sure that every product that you are creating, you set category for it. So with this one, we're going to put it under electronics over here, and then we see how it works. And then if you come down, you can choose some tags and other stuff. And then the brand is Apple. And then we have post attribute also. You can choose your post attribute which other way. So I'm sure it is Elementor, Canva. And then we also have product video. So if you have a video for your product, you can be able to add it over here. And this is very good. Okay, this is very good. This is very good. So that is it. So if you use, you can use YouTube or Vimeo also. So you can just expand and then put your code over here. Okay, so basically that is all. That is everything about the product. So we can go ahead and click on publish to publish. All right, so we publish our product. Let's go ahead and view how and see how the product looks like on the front end. So I'm going to just just hit Control and then click and then view the product on the front end. All right guys, so this is how our product page really looks like. Now it is like this because of the template that I choose over here. Okay, so the post attribute over here, forget the Elementor full width, just choose the default template. Okay, just choose the default template and then click on update. I don't know why I chose the Elementor full width, but just choose the default template and then click on update. Now you can come over here and then refresh your website, and now as you can see, this is our our product. So guys, as you can see, this is how the product looks like. Now one thing I've noticed about this theme is that I think they have disabled the short description over here. Okay, so since they have disabled the short description, your short description will not come over here. So always use the detailed or long description over here. Okay, that is when you come over here, always use this particular description and then ignore the short description over here. Okay, so that is it, because if you go to view it, you see that it doesn't show over here. So the theme has disabled this particular side, and you will not see any short description over here. And as you can see, the actual price was 2,500, and then it says 1,800 over here. That is on sale, and then estimated delivery is 7 days over here. And then the category is electronics. Okay, electronics category. So basically that is how you can be able to add a product to your store. So you can go ahead and add all your products that you want to your store. All right guys, so we've added a simple product. Now let's look at how we can also add a variable product. Okay, so to add a variable product, we're going to click on add new over here. We're going to click on add new over here, and then what we're going to do is we'll also give the product name. Okay, so I'm going to just go and select another random product over here and then pick its name, and then we can use it. So let me just use this font over here, or no, let me just use this one because this one have two colors. Okay, so we're going to do variable product. So I'm going to just copy the name. Okay, now you don't need to copy the name because I don't really want to remember it. That is why the name, I stored each product with its name. Okay, so I'm just going to click on set image over here, and I'm going to put the product name over here. So you put your product name over here, and then let's just copy some dummy text and then bring it to the long description over here. Okay, so of course we can go ahead and then add some other images if we want to. So let's say I want to add an image over here. I can go ahead and then just add some image over here. All right, so as you can see, this is the image, another image of the headset. Okay, so we can do so, and then where it says product data, that is where we change it to variable product. So now it says start by adding attributes. So since it is a variable product, we need to add attributes. So I'm just going to say yes, and then go ahead and then click on attribute over here, and then the attribute for this product is color. So I'm going to just say color, and then over here, this is how you have to enter it. Okay, so you see this one have two colors. We have pink and then we have green. So I'm just going to add pink, and then you you use this sign, okay, this particular sign, like the straight, not the slash, but the the straight kind of sign on your keyboard, okay, and then you add the other color to it, which is green. Okay, so as you can see, this is the separator. It separates the two of them. Now, of course, if there is blue, there is red, you can still use this one, type in your blue, still use this one, type in your red, okay, just to separate them, and then you can go ahead and save. But we only have two colors over here, and then make sure that you tick this one which says visible on the product page, and then use for variations. This is very, very important, okay, use for variations. And then we're going to go ahead and click on save attribute. All right, so depending on your network, when it's saved, it will link it to the variations over here. So make sure that it's saved, like it reload itself like twice before you can be able to go over here. Now when you go to attribute over here, also it will also be winding itself over here, okay. Now as you can see, it's telling you to generate variations. Now we are going to generate variations based on the attributes that we've set. So we're going to click on generate variations, and then it will tell you that give you some other pop-up notice which says do you want to generate all variations? This will create a new variation for each and every possible combination of variation attributes. Maximum is 50 per run. Yes, of course I want to generate it. Of course my attributes are just 2, so it's going to create just 2 variations for me. Now as you can see, this is it. Now you can set your default value. So as you can see, you can either set pink or green as the default color. So I'm going to set pink as the default color over here, and then inside each of these variations we can set the prices and other stuff. So you see it says 2 variations do not have price, so I'm going to click on this one, and then as you can see, you also have a whole lot of settings that you need to do, okay. So we go ahead and set the price, which is the most important thing. So I'm going to set the price over here and make it let's say 500 for the pink, and then if it is on sale you can put it over here. And then the stock, if you want to manage your own stock, or if you want it to be out of stock or back order, it depends on you. And then also the weight, everything, these are the shipping settings, okay, all depends on you. So if you want to manage stock, just click over here, and then as you can see, the stock quantity will come, and then we can say maybe 25 is available, and that is it. Now we can go ahead and click on the green, okay, to also edit the green. So with the green, also the price, let's give the price as 580, okay, 580. And then we also want to manage stock, and then we say we have only 15 available. So this one, we said we have how many available? 25. This one, there is only 15 available. And then you can set up your everything over here. Now one thing you can also do is to set up the images, okay. So as you can see, this one is the pink. We can go ahead to set up our image for the pink. So we're going to choose this particular one, and then set it over here, and then we go straight away to choose this one also, and then set it over here. So basically you can see it over here. So I'm going to click on save changes to save all the changes that I have done, and then that is it. So now we are able to learn how to create variable product, okay. So that is basically how you can be able to do all those small settings over there. So you can go to the quantity type, you can go to the estimated delivery. So let's say the estimated delivery is 5 days. You can go to the quantity discount also. You can choose the quantity discount for it, okay. But this ones, we've talked about it and we know how it works, so we can stop from there. Now let's go to the right hand side where we can be able to publish and then also do some few settings. So with this one, we can also add it to electronics over here, and then we can also give it a brand. Let's say it is what, HTC brand, or let me give it a Huawei, and then the attribute, like I told you, just leave it as default. Okay, and then let's go ahead and then go to the top and click on publish. All right guys, so we have published our product, second product, which is a variable product. Now let's go ahead and then view it in the new tab. Oh, I wanted to view it in a new tab, but no, it doesn't matter, it's still viewing it over here. So guys, as you can see, this is how it looks like. Okay, so from the moment we posted, it says 41 people are viewing this product right now. Yeah, okay. And then if you come over here, you see it says what, buy more, save more. Buy 3 items, get 5% off. Buy 6 items, get 10% off. Buy 10 items, get 15% off. So these are the default settings for the ones that it has been done for us. But if you come over here, you see that we have the color over here, which is what, the default one, which is pink. So if we change it to green, okay, the picture or the image also changes. Let's change it to pink, and then you see the image also what changes over here. Okay, now if we add it to cart, let's say we're going to add it to cart, so we can go ahead and add it to our cart. So it has been what, added to our cart over here, and as you can see, that is it. So it says what, spend 2,500 to get what, free shipping over here. Okay, so that is it. So you can go ahead and then either check out or view your cart. Okay, so basically this is how you can be able to add products to your Xstore website. So it is very easy to use, and you can be able to use it so easily. Okay, and that is it. Now let's go to talk about one last thing, and then we close for this particular tutorial. All right guys, so there is one thing I want to talk about, which is also very important if you are creating or using this particular e-commerce theme. Okay, so you see this pop-up over here, which keeps popping up over here. Okay, now this is just a fake pop-up which you can use on your website. Okay, it helps you boost sales, and then almost all the top e-commerce websites, they use this particular one. Now if somebody buys something from your website, it is gonna pop up over here like this to boost the morale of other also customers to also try and purchase this particular product. But you can also set it up also in this Xstore theme. Okay, so if you go to theme options over here, let me just go to the Xstore over here, and then there are a lot of things that you see this one which says sales booster. Okay, sales booster over here, we can click over there, and then we can be able to boost our sales, okay, using certain techniques that the Xstore have for us. So they have the fake sale pop-up, they have the progress bar, they have the request quote, they have the checkout countdown, they have the checkout progress bar, they have the fake live viewing, okay, which you saw that I said, just right now they said 40 something people have viewed this product. And then items sold fake indicator, okay, and then also estimated delivery. This one is not fake, but it gives you the chance to be able to set your estimated delivery so that people will know, or customers will know what they are into and when they are getting their product. And then customer review images, so you can also set customer review images also. And then also advanced product reviews also over here. And then we also have quantity discount. So these are the quantity discounts that we are talking about. You can also set it up, okay. And then we have safe and secure checkout things also over here. And then we have account loyalty program, and then account login, logout, register tab, and then floating navigation panel. So this one is not activated, but you can you can activate it. Okay, so these are all something which is very good that you can use for your website. But let's look at how the the one that we want, which is, let me search for fake. Okay, so this is what we are looking for. Fake sale pop-up. Okay, so this one over here. Now click on settings over here, and you can be able to do all the settings for this particular pop-up. So it says, so to use this option to enable or disable the pop-up element. So image, time, hours, close, title, location, and then also what, price and embedding. Okay, so when you come over here, write emoji icon one to leave default one, or leave empty to remove it. So the emoji, you can be able to set it over here. And then also, if you want to show product source, so you can click over here to show what product source. But if you want it randomly, that is it. And then hide out of stock product. So if you want to hide out of stock product, you can also do so. Sound notification, if you want to give a sound when it pops up, so that it will trigger the user on the website, you can do so. And you can set your own custom audio, and you can upload it over there. And then if you want to show it on mobile, and then this is where you set the locations. Okay, so you see the way they've done it over here, yeah, with this brackets over here. Okay, this is how you are supposed to do it. Okay, so you can go ahead and then set all of them over here. So let's say I don't want any of this because I'm not selling to any of these people over here, but let's say I am selling to people in what, Ghana. Okay, so I'm gonna say maybe Accra. Okay, and then I'll say Ghana, and then I'll use the 3 brackets over here. Okay, so let me just go ahead and then also use semicolon over here, and then come again with this 3 brackets, and then come to say maybe a different location in Ghana. So I'll say maybe East Legon, Ghana. Now choose these 3 brackets also over here. So basically, let me just use these 2, and then I'll just click on what, save over here. All right, so it has been saved successfully. Now also here you can enter customer list name. Okay, so anything that you want to enter, you can maybe enter the customer name over here. Okay, so let's say the same thing, just like we did for the location, we can go and then we say maybe Esther, and then we put semicolon over there, and then we also go for customer 2, we can say maybe Kobe, and then we put semicolon also over there, and we can go for customer 3, maybe Sam. Oh, sorry, we start with this one and then we end with this one. Okay, so if you're okay, you can save it. Now we also have repeat over there. You can set your seconds you want to repeat, and then where you want to place the pop-up animation. So you can set it right, slide up, all depends on you. So let me just save this one. Okay, so now it is saved. So if I go to the website over here and I refresh it, I'm supposed to see the changes that I made concerning the pop-up on the website. All right, so as you can see over here, it says, well, Esther recently bought iPad blah 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 from East Legon, Ghana. Okay, so as you can see it over there. So guys, it worked. Okay, so you can do the same thing. You see the same thing also came up over here. Okay, so the same thing, Esther bought blah 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 over there. Okay, so you can add so many custom how do you call it, so many customers over there, and then you can be able to what. So as you can see, Kobe recently bought blah 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 from Accra, Ghana. So you can add so many locations, so many customers also over there. Okay, so basically that is how you can be able to use the sales booster to to influence people from to buy your product that you have. So you boost your sales. So these are some of the things that you can be able to get from this particular theme. It is very amazing theme, and I encourage everybody to be able to get this theme if you are into e-commerce, building in an e-commerce website. Okay, and they have an amazing support also. You can reach out to them anytime you need support. So I think, guys, this is where we're gonna bring our tutorial to, and let's check out the website that we created and how amazing the website looks. So you've been able to get this amazing website done, and you can also get this same thing done for yourself. Okay, so if you are into an e-commerce website and you don't want to code from scratch, this is the way forward. This is how you can be able to get it. This is what's super amazing. This one is competing with all the Amazons and other websites. You can compete with them using this same website. Okay, so thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, I see a lot of people watching but you don't subscribe. Please subscribe. Okay, thank you for watching. See you. Bye bye.